I'm already a whole year, time flies.
Hi, chat. Hello. Hold on. I need to fix something. I need to put this to that one. There we go. Now it should be good. Yes, now you can actually see your names. Hi. Hello, hello. It is so good to see all of you. I hope you're doing well. Let me quickly see who got first crew today. Scroll, 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 scroll. Thomas, Singularity. The timing. Yo, I literally say Thomas Singularity, and as I say your name, the sound plays. That's wild. Thomas Singularity, Maggie, Rach, and Moa. Congratulations for snatching one of the first 5. I hope you guys enjoy. You're part of the cool crew today. Also, thank you everyone for liking my hairstyle. I appreciate it. This was very much a my hair needs to look good even though I need to wash it tomorrow kind of hairstyle, you know? But thank you guys all so much for liking it. Let me say hello to everyone. Rach, welcome in. Thomas, welcome in. Maggie, welcome in. Singularity, welcome in. Anna, welcome in. Pastel, welcome in. Pauline, welcome in. Esther, welcome in. Magic, welcome in. Noisy, welcome in. Liqueur, welcome in. A Terrible Sound, welcome in. Felipe, welcome in. Pata, welcome in. Micah, welcome in. Burb, welcome in. Mary Hone, welcome in. Sophie, welcome in. Marie, welcome in. A Heavenly Mess, welcome in. Naomi, welcome in. Uh, Lucy, welcome in. Sage, welcome in. Nymphiora, welcome in. Thoughts, welcome in. Moa Oak, welcome in. Micah, thank you so much for the whole year. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that so much. Please enjoy all of your subby perks for a whole month. Um, Social Science Nerd, welcome in. Raven, welcome in. Poodle, welcome in. Esmifi, welcome in. Sophie, welcome in. Mark, welcome in. Jessica, welcome in. Jace, welcome in. Jane, welcome in. Jennifer, welcome in. Um, uh, Sometimes I'm like, I know I've said this name before, but my brain just blocks. iCammy, welcome in. I think it's iCammy. Let me know if it's different because I feel like I might be butchering it. Also Amy, welcome in. Theo, welcome in. More Corgi, welcome in. Sunflower, welcome in. Brain Power Zero. Yeah, I just unplugged for a second. That was weird. How do you do it? Can we get a quick tutorial? It's very simple. You take 2 elastics and make 2 pigtails right where you want to have your space buns. By doing the pigtails first, you can more easily make sure that they are on the same height, which is just great. Then you tease your pigtails a little bit, not too much, but just a little bit to give your hair some grip. I don't need to do that because I have the curly texture and I put dry shampoo in, so there was enough grip. But if you have very smooth hair, tease it a little bit. And then what you do is you just grab your pigtail from the underside basically and just like basically push it up, and then I would suggest, I don't know if you guys can see it, but getting one of these elastics, like the clear ones that kind of look like an old phone cord, but then round, because those have a much better grip without tightening them too much. Because if you tighten them too much, your space bun will start to look awkward, but you want to keep the poofiness instead of like mushing it down. But if you have elastics like this, you can still get that firm hold. And that's it. That's all I did. And then it looks like this. And it's pretty sturdy. I've also taken off sweaters and stuff all day, like put them on, put them off, and it's fine. What happens when you get first crew? Nothing special. It's basically just a special collectible. If you get one of the first 5, it will count up. So every single time that you get it, you will add like to the counter. There is a little leaderboard, I believe. Wait, let me see what the command is. We can see how many times people have gotten hi, Abu. Because they are so It is good to see you. You look cute today as well. Did you know? um, I think it's just. Is it this? Oh, well, okay. That's awkward. I have 0. Well, that's awkward. I got nothing. Um, I know that you can do it. Hold on. I think it might be. I need to find the right section where this is. Currency first, top 10 first. That's it. No? Huh? Do I not have a command for it? I'm gonna make a command. I feel like I surely have made a command because I know I've used it. Thank you, Hikaru. Welcome in. I appreciate it. Channel points. Top 10. It's top 10 plants. Oh, but that's the watering the plants. So I have a top 10 plants. No? I don't have a top 10. What do you mean I don't? It's literally here. Can I just press play? Test command. Oh, there we Oh, it just needed to load for a while. There we go. Okay, but I can make the same. with the top 10 first if I wanted to. New command. Top 10 firsts. Now I'm curious who has our top 10, you know? It's important. Let's save. Also, for watering the plants, Mark is currently leading. Second, Anna, then Esther, then Lena, then Hollow, then Panda, then Koki, then Butterfly, then Kathy, and then Molly. Esther is leading. Anna, an archer. The usernames are up in chat. Esther is number 1 with 182. Hollow is number 2 with 165. Molly is number 3. Homeserve is number 4. Koki is number 5. Sweetie is number 6. Ellie is number 7. Nuts is number 8. Kathy is number 9. And Thomas is number 10. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Also, hi, Peace. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Um, you're sensing a theme. What is the theme? You mean my mods? Or you mean the people that have the most watered plants also have a lot of firsts? Also, hi, Con. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I'm gonna change this one to moderator, though. There we go. Otherwise, might get spammy. No, honestly, that's why I said your name with such emphasis, Thomas, because I was like, it's actually impressive how fast you've gotten into the top 10. That's actually really impressive. Both. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Um, so I have already started up my game. Considering that I think we already have quite the queue, I might not waste too much, quote unquote, waste too much time with chatting because it doesn't feel like wasted time, but I want to make sure to give as much attention to the shell tours for today. We already have 10 tour requests, so that's a lot. That is a lot. But I'm gonna try to do my best to get through as many as possible. What the heck? Blaze, thank you so much for the brand new sub. At what? What? That's a whole brand new sub. Thank you, thank you. Please enjoy all your subby perks for a whole month. What the heck? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that so much. That was a really quick chat session, as said in the announcement. Yeah, that's what I did say, right? I was like, I wanted to make sure because I think if I go quickly into the game now, I might be able to squeeze in a shell tour before the break, like before the ads run. Um, which I think might be nice, but that means that we would start with Pastel's build. That is fair piece. Unless Ro has US friendly co-working, I don't see that happening anytime soon. Unless wat is er nou te kijken? Of ik mijn dinges had. Oh shit, die ben ik helemaal vergeten. Nee, ik was vergeten dat je die had gehaald. Fuck. I forgot that Scott bought me a Red Bull because I asked. And now it's in the fridge and he literally came to check if I have the Red Bull on my desk. Well, I don't. I forgot. Oopsie daisies. He called. He was like, "Hey, so tomorrow I have a day off. Do you want me to buy bagels?" And then I was like, "Yes." Even though I don't have a lot of time to like have a chill breakfast tomorrow because I literally need to chop, 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 like shower, get ready, pack my suitcase, and leave. Thank you guys so much for the hype train. I appreciate it. Also love Ghosted. Welcome in. It's good to see you. And I need to like pack and leave. But I was like, yes, bagels. And do you also want to buy Red Bull? And then you did. He even got me a watermelon one. Wasn't for it to look nice. I just wanted to copy your house as much as possible. Wait, you actually copied your actual house into the shell? That's impressive. Also, um, I might have a slight mod issue. Hi, Chris. Yeah, I know that better build buy is glitching. I might leave it. I don't want to restart my game. We can still open the gallery and stuff, so I think it should be okay. And then I'll fix it after TwitchCon. Um, okay. I think that I have to do this. Yes. Ooh. Okay, the farm. Oh, there was already an update. Okay. I didn't have time. I recorded 4 videos today and I edited or almost edited an entire Unfiltered Life Diaries. And in the morning, I updated all my admin work that I needed to do before leaving for TwitchCon. So I've had the most insane productive day, but I've just kind of ignored any mod updates because I was like, I don't have time for that today. But I recorded the Ultimate Decades tour. I recorded the Mods 2025 tour. I recorded the Extratxt rebrand announcement. And I recorded the voiceover for the Unfiltered Life Diaries. And I've partially edited that as well. And I want to try to, I need to do like the last little bit. I want to try to finish that after stream tonight so I can post it before going to TwitchCon. Dude, are you here to be a menace again? Also, this seems to be built.
Third of many. I'm so excited to meet you on Saturday.
Likewise. Chris, thank you so much for the 3rd month of many. I appreciate that so, so much. Please enter all your subby perks and your brand new subscriber badge. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that a lot. Also, welcome into everyone who's joined the stream. I know that I went into yapping way quicker today. You're good, Nathan. Don't worry. Don't worry. There's no such thing as late on Twitch. You're always right on time. But it's based off of your childhood home. I love that. It's a 40 by 30 lot, which I th- I think this is Newcrest. I'm not 100% sure. Um, Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. And also thank you for redeeming the hi, I'm new. I see that you just put a little or that the introduction was put into chat, but if you have any additional questions, please feel free to ask. I think I'm gonna put it here because it's either here or here. In the corner. Okay, so it's this one. Sometimes I really don't know because they're at the corner of a street, so it could be like all of them. Also, hi Bambi, welcome in. It's good to see you. Okay, so we're over here. Let's place the oh yeah, better build by is glitching for sure. Okay, luckily we have shortcut keys because it's bad. As long as it still works, I'm okay. Like that's the most important thing for me is that it works so that we can tour shelves today. I know there is an update out. I know. I've worked really hard today, so I haven't had any time to update it. So I'll do that later. I'm not streaming for like 5 days after today, so I was like, I can do that when I get back. Ooh. Okay, can I wait? I feel like I have to say something important. You say your main goal was not to make it look pretty, but to make it look like realistic, right? I don't think I agree with the fact that this would not be pretty. Because it is. This looks really good. And I know that these effects look a bit silly when you're in build mode, but like in gameplay, these all turn into like fireflies and mosquitoes and stuff, which I love that you added mosquitoes with the water over here. This looks really good. I like this a lot. I think it is a super realistic build, actually. Just like you said, like your main focus was to have it resemble your childhood home, but you can see that this is really modeled after a real house, and I like that. I appreciate that a lot. Um, the water also looks very pretty. Yeah, I'm guessing that originally this would be like a more like a canal, not just a corner on your lot. But obviously in The Sims, you can't really go outside of the lot boundaries. But I'm really liking the pastel yellow on the outside. I don't know if you actually had a pastel yellow house, but if you did, that's kind of jealousy inducing because that's beautiful. Um, you had a creek in the woods out back. That's amazing. You did? Stop. Stop. That is so cute. Literally, that is so cute. Like, just imagine for a second, like, close. I know you don't have to imagine because you live there, but for everyone else in chat, imagine actually seeing a pastel yellow house. Doesn't that make you just like super happy? Um, but this is so nice. I really, really like it. This is also a very realistic patio. I tend to make the patios in The Sims way too big, but this is such a realistic patio and I love it. And I'm very curious to see what is in the shed out back, but let's actually start with going into the house. Oh my god. This UI looks horrendous, but we're just going to pretend to, not see that. There we go. Okay, so when we come in, it's actually a really big open space. I like that. I think almost everyone else up until so far has mainly closed everything off or like created smaller hallways and stuff. So I think you're the first person to go for a really big open floor plan, which is difficult to furnish. And I feel like you did such a good job already because I feel like the space is laid out very sensible. So you come in into this like big hallway space with lots of light and windows. I like it. I wonder what you guys use this table for. I could either guess that would be like a breakfast nook or maybe a space to work or something, but I'm kind of curious what this table was used for. But then from there, you kind of like immediately walk into a living room space where I don't see a TV. So now I'm curious. Did you not have a TV? Oh, wait, the TV's over here. So this is maybe more like a formal living and this is more like an informal living where you hang out with your family, and this is more like maybe where you would receive guests, and I can see someone playing piano. That is really, really cute. Also, love the exposed piping. I forget to use this item so often, but it's super realistic to have that in builds actually. So I love that you use that. Then I see the actual dining space with another like more natural heating source. So that fits with the farm or like barn sort of style of the house. To have like more natural heating and not just, I don't know how to explain it, but this item just makes so much sense in this build. Then we have a really beautiful big kitchen. Hold on. Love this. This is such a pretty kitchen. I love it. And I also think it is so smart to just put this high chair in the middle of a kitchen. I'm 100% stealing that. That is really, really smart. Because honestly, let's be real, I think IRL, you would probably do that. You would probably place the high chair just in the middle of the kitchen just so that it's easy to access and easy to clean. And the cabinet combo, I agree. Very, very nice. Almost never do that. I almost never combine different color cabinets with different color counters, but seeing it here, I'm like, no, that actually makes a lot of sense. I love it. How can we participate in these shell challenges? So I try to make one about every 3 to 4 months. When I post it, I usually post it in the Discord and on my socials. So this one we actually created live on stream during a 12-hour stream. I made the shell and I started working on it myself. So the best or the easiest way to participate is to like basically keep an eye out to when I post a new one. I try to usually give people about a month, 4 weeks to a month to actually work on it. Thank you for the follow. And then people can just upload it to the gallery. And then if you have participated in that challenge and you've created a build, you can redeem it through a channel point redemption. And then I'll do my best to tour it on stream. So yeah. You can still participate in this one. Obviously, like you can still download it off of my gallery to also work on it, but then I won't be able to tour it anymore. Um, but I do think I will have another shell challenge. I think I might do one right before I go on holiday. I always love to do that because then, you guys can just work on it while I'm not here. And then when we come back, we can do shell tours. Mm. Which means I will probably do one again in about August. And I think I'll also do another shell challenge for November. So that would be one in August and one in November at least. Um, but yeah, I love this area. It is very cozy, but also very spacious. Like I like how it feels homey, but it doesn't feel cramped at all. And then over here, I already saw a bookcase with a very specific portrait. I'm curious if you actually had a portrait in your house and if it was like a painting or if it was someone from the family. And then we have the TV living room and I see privacy curtains. I never realized that you can put these halfway. That's actually so smart. Your dad had a bunch of old pictures of old Hollywood stars. Wait, that's super cool. I can see where you like that you've added that into here. So that's a super cute detail. I love that. Then we have a small office over here where with like the computer and a space to paint. Also, I see that you've also added light switches everywhere. I really like that. Then back here off of the kitchen, we have the laundry space and the boiler room. Very nice. That's also where the litter box is. Makes a lot of sense. And I see just some cluttered, so I'm guessing this was also used as like a pantry and stuff. Very nice. Also very big spacious room. That's good. Then we can go up. Once we go up, we have a nursery over here with a big walk-in wardrobe, and a very cute space for a little one. I'm guessing this is a kid's room. I was gonna say main bedroom because I saw 2 beds, but then I realized the rest of the layout is more like a kid's room. Also, hi, Owen. It's good to see you. I'm doing good. How are you? This is your room? Okay, let's go. Let's go. Is this also the ambassador room? Because I'm seeing the blue and the white and the purple. But I'm also kind of seeing that a little bit in the room next to it. So it could be both, to be honest. But I love that. This is such a cute room. The one next to it, you're still your sister's room for it. You kind of have it as well, though. Hi, Lenny. Hello, hello. Could it be that Ro doesn't have the CC? Wait, for what? Oh, a bunch of your clutter disappeared. That's weird. That sucks. I'm sorry. Um, or I just touched my mic again. Well, we'll just envision the clutter, okay? We'll envision the clutter. um, but then we have the ambassador room, which is your sister's room. Very cute. Another room for a toddler. Gallery's fault. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. Unfortunately, that is the case. It happens sometimes, and it really sucks. Then I see another bedroom. There's lots of bedrooms in here. This is a really big house. I don't think this is the main bedroom. This seems to be another room for kids. Maybe this is a guest room because I also see a lot of like toys and stuff. So maybe it could be like a playroom for the kids. Yeah, okay, correct. Okay, I love how I'm like sort of. It's almost like I'm solving a puzzle. I'm like, okay, so what was this room used for? Let's look for the clues. But yeah, okay, so this was your playroom, and then there was a bed that just happened to be there. And then there's a big hallway bathroom with a nice big sink area and a shower tub combo. And then if we go upstairs, I'm assuming, yes, that is where the master bedroom is. So we have the parents' bedroom. I love the color combination here. Beautiful. I love this green with this color green. Like I don't even know how to describe that, but those two go together really well. And then up here we have an ensuite bathroom. Very nice, by the way. I wish I had an ensuite bathroom. That feels like luxurious to the max. Very, very nice. And then I said I was curious what is in the shed. Ooh, this is a proper shed. I love it. There is lots and lots of just random stuff in here that is storage. I can see the grass is even growing in here a bit. There's dirt on the floor. That is really nice. I love to see a good shed situation. Like, that's just like the reality of the situation. A lot of people that have a shed will not use it to make a beautiful business or, they'll just use it for storage because it's practical. Too much work and not that much free time, but I'm here today. Would love to enter next shell challenge. Yes, I will make sure to post it in the Discord and everywhere and stuff when I make one again. I would love to see what you make with it. But yeah, this shell is so realistic. I absolutely love, 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 love what you've done with it. This is amazing. And I love the extra added background that this is based on your childhood home. Um that like you represented your own room and like your sister's room and your old playroom. That is really creative. That's like extra special. Because I feel like not many people dare to take on a challenge like that, let alone as a shell challenge. So I'm very impressed and I think it's beautiful. I think you did very well with the spacing of the landscaping and everything. And again, I'm just a little bit jealous that you have a Jello house, churro. But I think it is time for a really big round of applause in the chat for Pastel. Make sure to type exclamation point clap if you like this build. I absolutely love this build. I think you did a great job, and thank you so much for joining in on the shell challenge. And I think I managed to finish that tour right before the ads are starting, so I'm gonna use the time of the ads to place the next shell. I won't start touring it until the ads are done, though, so that you guys can still see it. But thank you so much. I really, really, really like this build. You did such a great job. And also, your roof is very creative. I feel like I've noticed it, but I don't think I said it out loud, but I love the way that you roof this. Because this was not an easy build to roof. Let's be real. Let's be real. Okay, so I'm gonna mark that one as complete, and then the next one is magic. Hmm. Hmm. I don't find your account idea if I look for that. I think magic might be in ads. I don't know if the ads have already started. Could it be? Oh, I also don't find that one. You don't see the ads timer. For me, it says ads start in 0 seconds. Moody. Some days I'm a sad cow. I think I'll start to say that. You get the next one, you'll check. Okay, sure. Then we're gonna go to Singularity, and then let me know if you find your ID, and then we'll do yours like right after. We'll just flip them. Um, I am guessing it's this one. Yes, this is the one that was originally by me. Ooh, I think this is our first Oasis Springs build. A 40 by 30 Oasis Springs. Let's go. Okay, the ads just started. There we go. Also, Pastel, I don't know if this is probably a me problem, but please tell me if anyone also has this problem. If you read too quickly over the word Virginia, it says something different. Replace the something different in that sentence, and I was so confused as to why you said claps for my rural vagina, my beloved. I was like, what? That is an odd thing to say. Like, it probably doesn't say that, Ro. Please go back. Like, for some reason, it's already funny if you misread it, but it's extra funny in this sentence. Mountain Mama, for real? Honestly, 10 out of 10 response. Oh my goodness. Sometimes I love how all of your brains work. Not sometimes. I love that every single day, but specifically on days like this, where I will be like, "Ha, do you also always read something as insert whatever?" And then always there's people in chat that just go above and beyond with the joke. It's amazing. um Also, I think the house might be on either of these two lots. I don't know, Singularity. I think you're not in ads right now because you're subbed. Um, is it either of these two where you built your house? Arid. Oh my god! Look at me knowing my lots. I genuinely play too much Sims, but I'm very excited for our very first Oasis Springs one. We haven't seen a build in this style yet, so again, if I feel like every single time we do a shell tour, or like shelters in general, I just get way too excited for seeing all the different styles. Never too much Sims. Thank you. I appreciate that. Also, okay, I won't tour it yet. I'll just open the gallery so I can't look at it too much. I will read the story. Thank you so much, Art. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I wanted to wash my hair today. Um because I usually do a hair wash day on Wednesday because I know that on Wednesdays I also record and then it's like nice that I can quickly wash my hair. But then I realized that tomorrow I'm leaving for TwitchCon, and I personally prefer to not wash my hair in hotels too much. Because I don't know. I mean, showering in hotels fine, but washing your hair, I always feel like the water is different. There's more stuff like chemicals in the water. The sometimes the shower is uncomfortable. Like I just prefer to make that like reduce that to a minimum. Because like if I wash my hair today, then I might even have to wash it twice at the hotel because especially if I wash usually what happens to me is if I wash my hair at a hotel, it will get greasy really quickly because of all the chemicals. So, I was like, "You know what? Maybe what I should do is I should actually wash it tomorrow and then hopefully I only have to wash it on Saturday and then I can wash it again back home." So I was like, "Okay, let me try to push it one more day," but then my hair was, like, not collaborating this morning, like, it was yesterday, it was already a bit flat, and I didn't like it too much, and now I'm like, "Thank God I can, like, just put it up like this." Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of hotel bathrooms. Like, I don't know. I mean, it's I will still shower because I am even less of a fan of not showering, but I don't know. They're not my favorite thing. I've stayed in a couple of hotels where it was, like, surprisingly nice. So, it's not like I hate all of them, but I always just assume that I'm not gonna like it, and I'm gonna prep for that, and then it can only get better, you know? Also, T, welcome in, it's good to see you, I hope you're doing well. Yeah, you all that's the thing, I will still drag all of my stuff to the hotel. In this case, I feel like I'm pretty lucky that, I'm literally staying in my own city. So I Scott was also like, "Shouldn't you have packed today?" And I was like, "No, I'll pack tomorrow morning and I'll just like take my big suitcase that I normally take for 2 weeks for 1 weekend because I don't really have to carry it that far anyways. Like I literally just take public transport into the city center and then bam, I'm at my hotel." So I was like, "I'll just carry all my shit and worst case if I forget something, I'll just quickly go home and come back." They often have rainfall showers, and I love those. I love a rainfall shower to take a comfortable shower. I despise rainfall showers to wash my hair because it always makes me feel like my hair doesn't get cleaned properly. Like usually the water pressure isn't enough to get rid of all the shampoo in my hair. Ooh, okay, wait. I'm gonna quickly copy and paste that. No space. Okay. I'm gonna dump it in my reminders chat so that I can find it when we get to the next one. But hi, Liv. Oh yeah, if you have short hair, that's definitely different. No worries, Magic, no worries. I'm gonna tour this one and then we're gonna do yours straight after. But I was gonna read the description. This family home of 5 clearly has too much money. Oh, this not this family home. This family of 5 clearly has too much money and they like to show it. Modern mansion in Arid Ridge, Oasis Springs. Slightly unusual floor plan. Order and luxury everywhere. No one is lacking for anything, not even the cat. I love that you included the cat, very important. And then there is the messy creative space upstairs where the money is made, built for Rosannatxt's Ambassador Shell Challenge. I am very excited to see this. Okay, so this is a house for rich people. Ooh. Oh, I already really love what you did with the outdoor spacing and the roof of this. Sorry, that was the first thing I noticed here. I love how you framed that as well. It's almost like this part was, like, added later. Like, you have the modern part or, like, the normal part of the house, and then they sort of built this addition later, and I love what you did with the landscaping here. Very nice. Oh, and wait! Hold up, what? This is the extra building. The way you connected that to the main house, and then yo, I am hella impressed. I genuinely didn't even recognize it as my building for a second. I didn't even realize the pool was raised. That was your first thought, pool goes there? Genius. Yes, of course, of course. Enjoy buying sweets. Um, this is genius. Also, just in general, I really like what you did with the garden. It again, I keep saying this, but I'm just gonna continue repeating it. I am very impressed with the fact that you made this garden look full and decorated, but you didn't add an overkill of landscaping. You managed to landscape this so well with the lot around it. Like, if you don't have the white line here, this lot fits in perfectly. Like, that is gonna be a seamless transition. This is why I love to add lots on the original lot that they were built, because otherwise, I wouldn't have noticed this, but it's really, really, really good. That is awesome. Also, what is this? You made your own gate? That is very smart. That's very clever. And also, I love that you created this sort of little corner for the bin and the mailbox. I am going to be borrowing that idea for sure. I'm very excited to see the inside of this house. Oh my god, already see so many pretty things. So if we come in, we have this gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous big hallway, with the stairs immediately leading upstairs. I also see a lot of art everywhere, already. Like, I kind of saw it on the other rooms as well. Very pretty. I like the tile on the floor. That does really fit Oasis Springs. Then if we go through the door, we immediately have the main living space. I cannot believe that you made this monstrosity of a TV actually look good, and you made it look cute with all the pastels. And you made a cozy corner with all the, like, stacked rugs, and you combined the tables, and, like, I'm actually mind blown. This is the living room for the kids. What do you mean this is the living room for the kids? The gallery ID is Wicked Singularity, just exactly as it's written, as the username in chat. There is no way that this is just the living room for the kids. That is wild. I mean, I do see all the kid stuff. I was gonna say I see the popcorn machine as if that's, like, exclusive to kids. But I see the popcorn machine and the stereo. You actually didn't downsize this dollhouse. This dollhouse is always so big, and I'm always like, how is anyone ever gonna fit that into a build? Well, I guess here we are. You managed to fit it into a build. I see all the birth certificates, so I'm guessing there's 3 kids in this house. There's a cozy little reading nook. Oh, stop. A pillow corner. Also, I love how you use the stairs to create that pillow corner and you didn't, like, fully close it. Um, I know, same. Stacked coffee tables, this is genius. I will 100% steal this as well. Off of the kids' living room, I'm guessing this is the master bedroom. I am obsessed with the colors in here. That dark blue is stunning. And excuse me, these parents have a TV that is about the size of the living room TV in their bedroom. Hi, Brittany. Welcome in. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, it's really smart to do a stairs like that with platforms. Like, really, really smart. Love it. They are indeed rich because these people also have a walk-in wardrobe with more art and a bunch of jewelry and all of their clothes. I love it. And then they have this absolutely stunning bathroom. I am obsessed with the placement of this tub and adding like a little corner like this for all the items in a bathroom. That is so smart. That is so, so smart. I'm borrowing that. I'm just simply I'm here to get inspired, so that I can steal this for all of my future builds. um from here, also from the kids' living room, you can also go out on the patio. This part of the patio also has the door that goes into this super beautiful greenhouse that is right next to the pool. You can't go into the pool from downstairs. You can just look into the pool, but you can't go in. But there is a super cozy outdoor living space where you can just sit and vibe and hang out. And you can also go into the garden where all the kids can play. So basically, the kids have their own living room and then they can just go out and play and they have their own playground. It is indeed very clear that these kids are spoiled. Then over here we have a big, big, big hall bathroom, which is clearly the kids' bathroom. I see all of the items. I see a potty as well. Very nice to have that in the bathroom. And then off of here, I see 3 kids' bedrooms. So this is wait, so this entire floor, okay, well maybe we have the parents' bedroom, but this entire floor is basically for the kids. You know what I think is funny? You didn't put the kitchen downstairs. Was that a toilet inside a shower? No, 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 that's just a light. That would be funny. Imagine having such a big bathroom and then being like, "You know what? I'm gonna put the toilet inside of the shower." Um, but this is our first kids' room. I feel like you have used I mean, obviously, this is not the ambassador room. I'm guessing this might be the ambassador room. That's the unusual floor plan. No, but I kinda love it, actually. Gallery ID is Wicked Singularity. This is beautiful. Okay, so we have a kids' room with a projector. Oh my god, this kid is spoiled. This kid is absolutely spoiled. They have their own TV. They have their own sofa. Ambassador okay, but this could have been the ambassador room. It's really close in the colors. But I love it. This is such a pretty, like, bright colored room. And again, I love that you actually kept the tile throughout the whole house because that's super realistic for a living space like this if you're living in the desert, literally. But it doesn't feel cool. It doesn't feel cold, which I think is very impressive. Um, then over here we have a toddler room. This one is so cute. Also, this chair, I didn't realize it had this swatch. But it has, like, the dots on the wall, and then the dots on the rug, and then the dots on the chair, and then the dots on the toy box, and then the dots on the curtains. I see a theme. I love it. It's very, very cute. And then next to that, we have another kid's room, which is also very colorful, but completely different than the 2 next to it because it has very different color swatches. But this is beautiful. Again, it is wild how many toys you manage to fit in this house because, like, all of these kids this could also be a teenager, by the way. Looking at this room, this could be a teenager, this could be a toddler, and this is just a kid. But, like, the fact that you also have the Void Critters thing and you have, like, the entire dollhouse without sizing it down, like, all of that is actually impressive. But yeah, then we've basically seen everything on the ground floor, so then we go back into the hallway and we take the stairs to go up. Wait, here you actually do have a wooden floor. Teen on the left, toddler and middle child on the right. Okay, so then my assumption was correct. That is a teen's room. Stop. Okay, so here we have I think just the normal living room, the non-children living room. We have the dining area, which you immediately walk into as you get up. We have this absolutely stunning kitchen. Like, this layout is magnificent. Like, so, so smart. Hi, Tub Tub. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Then we have another breakfast nook. And yeah, the modular coffee table, this is so good. Like, everything here. Also, oh my god, you weren't kidding when you said that the cat has the ambassador room? Yo! That is literally the best thing ever. How smart is it to use this, like, small little nook, which probably was very annoying when building this house? You get left with this small little room, which probably would have been easy to use as a bathroom or something, but you go in here and create an amazing I've never thought to create a cat room, but that is genius. And you give it the ambassador colors. I fully approve of it. The cat is the ambassador, clearly. Yes. Amazing. Amazing. Then we do actually have a, bathroom up here. That is one big toilet bathroom. Holy moly. And we also have a nice little reading space up here, and then Wait. Did I miss another set? Wait. Wait. There's 2 sets of stairs because those are the stairs that are in the living room. I didn't even clock that there were 2 sets of stairs for some reason. So you can either if you come into the house, you can immediately go upstairs. Like if you have guests that are coming over for dinner, you don't have to take them through the house, but you can also go from the kids' living room and then you would end up over here. No, you're all good, Daydreamer. You're all good. Where did you get a wood panel behind you? At a Dutch store called Gamma. And then I had a carpenter basically make it to size because they used to be really tall. And I had a carpenter make this custom wall feature for me. Mm. Liv, this is Singularity's build. We had to swap Magic and Singularity because Magic was looking for the correct gallery ID. So this is Singularity's build. So for anyone who wants to download it, it's basically the second one that you see on the screen right now. No, not like that. It's like this. Gamma. Okay, but we also have an office over here. I love to see it. I love a good solid office space. It's simple, but like, it does the job and I feel like it still has that luxurious feel and I see the marriage certificate. Very pretty. Very smart to put that in the office actually. I like that a lot. And this kitchen layout is genuinely so smart. Off of the kitchen, we also have this outdoor space where they can sit to have some food with also the grill and a pizza oven. And can we take a moment to appreciate the fact that you've created the table around this column? But like comma. Yeah, I wrote it in chat. That's why I said like this, like comma. You know what I mean, Thomas. But that's so smart because that's actually where this part is leaning on. So it makes a lot of sense. But I love that, therefore, you still use the space. That makes it look like that table was created around. If it's functional, I think it should be. It should be functional because I think the part of the table that needs to function freely is the chair. It's so fun to misunderstand you, True. Fair enough. Fair enough. Also, combining a half wall with this item is very smart. I might start stealing that. Also, I rotated. Okay, we're good. We're good. I rotated, but it didn't rotate, so we should be okay. Hello? Uh-oh. My rotate buttons are broken. I can normally rotate with period and comma, and I accidentally rotated something. It says can't find object, and now it doesn't work anymore. Okay, I'll finish this tour and then quickly see if it helps to go into world view, but I will just have to use my mouse to rotate things, even though I'm so used to using my keyboard. But from here, you can also go into the pool area. Very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. See, I struggle to rotate the camera with my mouse. And then up here is the creative room. Wait, they do all kinds of creative things. The pool is amazing. It's so smart. It is genuinely so, so smart. Hi, Kana. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I think maybe something went missing over here. I think there was supposed to be something here because I see all the floating items. But this is such a beautiful room. Also, I'm guessing this is supposed to be here because that was in front of the door. Lil was complaining that after Rivals getting her Sims back to normal was a pain. Yeah, I had the same. I had to do it. I had to have my Rivals in the morning, like my Sims normal in the morning for recording. Then I had to take everything out, play Rivals, and then the next morning add everything back in because I was recording again. It was terrible. It was terrible. We needed to change so many settings for Rivals. But then there is basically just an upstairs bathroom. Very nice if your sim is working here. So they're into pottery and flowers or gardening. Very cozy. I like this a lot. I absolutely adore what you did with this shell. I love that you added the natural light up here. That must be amazing for the painting and for the pottery and everything. I wish Sims had a thing. Oh my god, please. I would love instant launcher. like instances for The Sims, like a modded version and unmodded version. Like please, yes. Also, yes, Maniac Hyde, is good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Plants need sunlight. Exactly. Yeah. I would love to live here too. Please, thank you very much. You did such a phenomenal job. I love everything about this build. It is so well put together. Also, I love the color of the outside. I don't think I've ever considered using this color for the outside of a house, but it's beautiful. I think it is time for a huge round of applause. Also, hi Zach, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate it. But make sure to give Singularity a huge round of applause for this shell. Thank you so much for participating. I really enjoyed this build. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm quickly gonna see if I go into manage worlds and then come back into a build if it's fixed or if I need to restart my entire game. Let's hope we don't. But you know, with The Sims, you never know. You know what I just realized? You know how they added this new feature in the settings where you will now have the enable help center icon and control legend? If you have that on, you will actually see different controls in your, like, it will show you if you click with this button or blah blah. It's like kind of like a mouse key, like mouse and keyboard shortcut thing. I just for a second I created hope for myself. And I feel like you should carry this hope with me. It's the only thing stronger than fear is hope. Um what if the fact that they are now adding more guidance for shortcuts and more guidance for mouse buttons, and the fact that I just had an issue that I've never had before with keyboard shortcuts just stopping their function, like just all of a sudden no longer working. Do you think that perhaps maybe one day The Sims will actually add support for custom key binding? Hi Madison, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Okay, it works again. So we should be good. But like, what if? Because I would love to be able to custom keybind things in The Sims. I hate the fact that we can't do that. It's such an accessibility issue. um, the amount of creativity that gathers in this chat is amazing. I fully agree. I fully agree. Okay, so now we're gonna go to Magic's tour, which the gallery ID up in on the screen is not the correct one. It's ooh, I meant to remove the space. It's Magic 083. So if you want to download this build, just so you know that this should be the correct gallery idea. Sim support. Hey, I mean we can hope. We can hope and we can dream. Hila said that we would never get horses, and guess what we yeah, exactly. So it's not impossible. It is not impossible. Ooh, very different style again. Hi, Yul. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. Okay, okay. I heard we get fairies next. There has been a leak, yeah. There has been a leak for it. I'm seeing Newcrest again, the 30 by 30, so let's go there. You're all right. I'm happy to hear all right sometimes is exactly what we can hope for, you know? As long as it doesn't get worse. I'm doing pretty good. I've had a very productive day. I managed to record a lot. Fairies, I thought it was rumors. Well, it's still rumors. Nothing's been confirmed. But there has been a potential leak. Thank you, Madison. Thank you, thank you. Okay. I'm very excited to see. I love a good red brick house. Ooh. Oh, I love what you did with the fences. Like combining the hedge. Is that called a hedge? Yeah, it's a hedge. For a second there, I wasn't sure if I remembered the right word. Combining the hedge with a fence is actually really smart. I am definitely borrowing that idea. Not stealing, borrowing. I also really like how you have like the front door and then you have the pathway into the garage. Very realistic. I think this is yet again one of those builds that's like super realistic already. And I also really like what you did with the landscaping of creating sort of this like narrow pathway in between to reach the backyard. Very cozy. Also, I see a nice backdoor patio or like a nice back patio, a space for some laundry. And there is a second door into the garage. I'm very curious. I won't check out the garage as the first thing though. We're gonna start with the front of the house and the front door. So let's actually go. Ooh. Already really liking the colors. This color scheme very much up my alley. Love it. Love, love, love it. Also a very nice way of placing the shoe racks. I don't think I've ever placed them like this, but I like it. That looks cute. But yeah, if you come in, there's a big, nice open hallway. Um, with like some clutter and also the phone. I keep forgetting we have a phoning game now. And then from here, you can basically walk into I always call this like sort of a transit area. So you like from this space you go into different spaces in the house. And they have an aquarium, love to see it. And then if you go to the left, you enter the living room, which I love that there is a separate TV area and a separate like more like seating and conversational area. And I like how light it is in here and that you've pulled the, fireplace forward. That's very realistic in terms of, like, if you had a chimney in a house, it makes a lot of sense for this to go forward a bit. Very, very nice. Also love the like I said how light it is, but not only that, I love how warm it is still. Like, you've used a lot of whites and grays and light blues, but it doesn't feel cold at all because you added in back the warmth with, like, the orangey woods and the sofa and stuff. Love it, and then I'm guessing this is a bit more of the kids area, but it's nice that there is a TV in the living room, but it's not, like, the focal point. I think that's very smart. And then off of that, you can go into the, kitchen, which oh my god, I love this. Hold on. That is beautiful. I love that one. This is a huge kitchen. I love it when we get big kitchens. Again, you have that warmth with adding this tile and then having the kitchen that just perfectly matches. And then this whole plant area is stunning. That is amazing. I love a good plant. I wish I had something like this in my house. Like I would kill for it. Die to have something like this in my house. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Um Also, I realized that from here, you can also go into this bathroom. So there's a big bathroom downstairs with a bathtub and a shower, which is super nice that you have this downstairs. If you play in this build, that's going to be great for playability. I'm curious. I didn't look at it before, but yeah, it seems like this is like I know this looks like a lot of packs, but this is definitely doable in terms of the amount of packs you used. Like I was already noticing that I see a theme of you like you've mainly used some of the expansion packs a lot. But that's amazing because that means that it's way more downloadable for people if they wanted to. Off of this, we also have an office. Very nice. Very solid office space. I like it. Lots of books. And again, that combination of the warm wood with the blues, very, very open and light, but still cozy and homey. And then we also have that seems, I was going to say a bedroom, but this is a playroom for the kids. Wait, that's actually so smart, and you made a custom chalkboard? Yo, that's actually really smart. I'm, again, stealing that. That is a very creative idea to have a chalkboard that you kind of just mark off with columns, and then you just use a wallpaper that is giving chalkboard vibes, and then you add these on it. That's very smart. Wanted to have that in your house as a kid. I know, same. But that's such a cute idea for a kid's room. Love that, and I love that they have a playroom downstairs. That's gonna again, another thing that's just great for gameplay. From here, they have a really beautiful big staircase that goes up to the main floor, where if you enter, you have this big hallway. Off of the big hallway, I first see a bathroom, Just a simple bathroom with a bathtub combo and a sink and a toilet, so very functional, which I'm thinking is shared between yeah, it is shared between all of the bedrooms over here. There is the master bedroom, they have an ensuite, but the rest, so that's one, two, three, 4 bedrooms that are sharing this hall bathroom. I like how realistic that is because if you play with that, that might be a challenge, but it does feel realistic. But then we have this kid's room who clearly likes void critters and dinos. Very cute. Also, like to add this in front of the window. I've never thought to do that, but that looks really cute. And also, I love how much clutter and toys and stuff you added everywhere. That really brings the build like to life. That makes it look super cozy. I'm guessing this is a guest room if I look at how like simple this is. It doesn't look there like there is specific personality to this room, so it's more like if your guests come to stay here, they just have a nice place to stay. Which is also makes it even more realistic to have this bathroom be shared by everyone because it's not like permanently 4 people are sharing that bathroom. Um, then from here we go into this room and I am guessing this is the ambassador room if I look at the color scheme because I see the purple, I see the blue, and I see the white. This is such a cozy room. There is so much clutter in here. That is really, really cute. Sorry for the yawn. Whew. Um, I love this room. Also, that's a beautiful painting. Is that base game? I don't think I've ever seen that before. That's just base game. What the heck? The colors are perfect for this room. Very beautiful. Very, very cute. Like I said, I love all the clutter everywhere. It just makes it feel like again, it's a very lived-in room. And then over here we have a nursery that is a lot less cluttered, a lot more clean, very cutesy. A contagious yawn. I'm sorry if I made any one of you yawn. You'd be a happy kid in that room. I think I would be a happy kid in this room. I love clutter, but not in my own space. Um, yes, the shelf underneath the windows is very smart. That's what I was thinking as well. But I love this nursery. And then over here, like I said, we have another bathroom, which is the ensuite to the master bedroom, which again has a lot of the features that we've already seen in this house, where we see like the blues and the whites, but also the warmer colors. Uh-oh. We don't want to start a yawnathon. That doesn't seem like a good idea. And I see a pride flag. I love to see it. I love it when I spot pride flags in build. That always makes me happy. Now from here, there's also the ladder that goes upstairs. Oh, now that is one solid idea for the upstairs. That is an amazing idea. Home cinema. I I'm not gonna lie, I did not anticipate that. I didn't anticipate anything in particular, but I was not anticipating a home cinema. That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. I love that. And I love that you also still put some decoration here. Like or like some clutter. Like it's not just the home cinema. It's also a little bit of storage. That feels very, very real. Um, Imagine a cozy attic with a cinema. I can totally imagine it and I want it. This idea is now in my brain and I want it. And then next up we have the garage, which ooh, okay, this also feels like a very realistic garage. Like there's just a bunch of clutter in here, but also they've turned it into a nice home gym. Someone in this house was like in a phase in their life where they found a random arcade set and they were like, "Let's bring it home." And then everyone else in the house was like, "Where are we going to put that?" And they were like, "Let's put it in the garage." I see some gifts for maybe for Christmas later, and they have the table tennis table that I guess they could also put outside maybe in summer. Exactly like a midlife crisis purchase. Yeah, something like that, where they're like, "You are never gonna believe what I bought today." And then everyone in the house is like, "Oh my god, here it comes." But this is so cute. I really love this build. I love how from the outside, it's such like a normal house. Like you would absolutely see a house like this, just with the red brick and there's nothing on the outside of the house that is like it sounds negative if I say there's nothing special, but it's just like it's a really realistic house. I love that. Sometimes in The Sims, it's easy to go all out with like all kinds of different wallpapers and stuff. But I love how real this build is. Like this could be a real house if you see it somewhere on the street. And then on the inside, you just created such a warm, open, inviting space full of light. And I can absolutely see the family living here. This is so cozy. You did such a great job with this. Thank you so much for joining. I had a grand time touring this one. I think it is time for everyone to give a huge round of applause to Magic. Also, hi Fnezo, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Um, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate that a lot. And then next up, we have Pada, and I'm gonna do my best to tour that one before the next round of ads start. Ooh, again, already seeing something completely different. I am seeing Sulani, I think. I think you are the first Sulani build. Let's go. Oh, wait, I needed to go to worldview. Hold on. There we go. I think the first Sulani build. Exciting. Again, I already see completely different from anything we've seen so far. So that's going to be super fun. And then I think. Is it not? Wait, is it not Sulani? Is it Tamarang? Ah, yeah, okay. Sometimes these two can look so similar. But then the question is, where did you build it? Which lot? A 40 by 30. I think then there are not many options. Yeah, then it's this one, I think. Did you all place your house incentive? Wait, what? With intention. There we go. Yeah, sorry. I think maybe some might have, yeah. You're all good, don't worry. Okay. Furnished, let's put ooh, it's a small business. Okay. Okay, let's go. I'm excited to see what this is gonna be. It is Tub Tub, yes. It is. I send her a birthday song on WhatsApp this morning. It wasn't sang though, it was a birthday song in emojis. She actually turned 30 today. She's the first one in our friend group to hit the 30 mark. We're gonna be celebrating soon, but she's gonna be at TwitchCon, so I'm gonna see her even though we're gonna celebrate her birthday after TwitchCon. Singing is better. No, not in my case. Okay. This is again so different from anything we've seen before. I am really impressed. Loving this already. This looks so cozy. What the heck? I don't know what it is yet, but I want to go here. I don't even care what kind of business is it. I just want to go here. It looks very nice. I'm guessing this is the house and then this is like the small business. Also really, really liking the layout of this lot. And I love that there is like the little exit over here, which allows them to go into this area in the back. Very, very pretty. And like I said, completely different to anything we've seen before. Like also the colors of the outside and stuff, just everything is so different. But also I love that you have this, like the balcony, which is facing that direction. Stuff like that makes me happy because I just know that if you're playing in this build, it's going to be enjoyable if your Sims are on the balcony and they actually have a view. Oh, roofing is freaking hard. I think you did a great job. Honestly, this build was so difficult to roof, and I love this roofing. You did such a good job. Please don't worry about it. But if you arrive at this lot, I see they have some bikes, very nice. Also lining the path with these lights. Again, another idea I am absolutely stealing. But yeah, if we arrive at the front door, let's actually go in. We have this beautiful hallway. Oh, I'm already loving the colors that you've used. Nice, beautiful big hallway. Again, another idea I'm stealing, but adding a rug into the actual hall, like into the part where you walk. So sensible. Love it. Definitely borrowing. Then I see a nice painting studio. Phenomenal. That's a good space for a painting studio, by the way. Also, can I just say something? The first thing that popped into my brain, and I don't think this was intentional. Unless it was, and then I think it would be hilarious if it is. I don't think it was intentional. But this whole vibe of like the front door and then coming in here and seeing like all the flowers and the light colors and then immediately having the painting room off of the main hallway. You know what my very first thought was? Spring Court from Akatar. Hi, Camilla. It's good to see you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I don't know if that's on purpose or if that's like a complete coincidence. And I don't know if anyone else is seeing it. I think it's because of the floral wallpaper and like having all the overgrown flowers and then over here immediately sort of having that painting studio on the bottom floor because this in my brain is how I envisioned Akatar, like Spring Court. Obviously, it was in Akatar, it's much more like a fairy castle, but vibe wise, in terms of the colors and stuff, like this is what I imagined Feyre's little painting room to be like. That was my first thought. um, I also immediately spot space for a cat. Very nice. I see more space for a cat. You don't know it? Okay. Well, just know that you did a great job because that is like a magical fairy place. So your house is reminding me of a magical fairy place. If you walk into this space, we immediately have the living room over here. Very cozy. Love the colors that you used. It's very warm. From there, we have this beautiful big kitchen. I'm obsessed with the fact that so many of you went for big kitchens because you don't always get a shell where you have the space to do that. In the attic, am I wrong? I don't know. In my brain, it was on the ground floor. Maybe it wasn't, but also this is amazing. Like the spacing with these things is so smart. And it totally fits the theme since you also use these and these over here. So it's like continuous. Um, but imagine having a kitchen like this. Imagine actually having such a big kitchen in your house. I love all the warm yellows. It's super cozy. And I also love this floral wallpaper that continues to come back everywhere. Very cutesy. I see the crafting corner. Then over here, I see an office, which, let's be real, this would be a phenomenal streaming space. Like this spot, imagine streaming here and that being your background. Imagine having to clean it. No, honestly, that is also I don't think I wanna imagine that part, but that thought has passed my brain as well. Yeah. I see a nice chess corner. Then over here, we have a downstairs bathroom. Always love it when there's a bathroom downstairs. That's so useful for gameplay. And then just if we look, like, a bit more from it from above, I love that you didn't actually close anything. Like, you didn't actually place any walls, and yet it feels like it's all very, like, spaced. Which is actually impressive. That's hard to do. Can we get a POV from the desk? Hold on. Let's see. Hold on. Right about there. That will be the stream background. Also, hi Carmoon, welcome in. It's good to see you. Never seen it that way. Do you think it works? I think it works. I think it's perfect. That would be a great stream background. I think you unintentionally created a phenomenal stream background. Also from here we have the back door that goes into the garden. I'm not going to look at the small business just yet, but I love that there's a cozy little spot here with a fire spot with fire pit. Then we have the grill over here. We have this super nice big pool. I would love to have a pool like this in my house. Not just any pool, but like a lap pool would be phenomenal. I'd love that. I would swim every single day. Very cute backyard. Also with all the space for the kids to play. Like, it doesn't only look good, it's also very functional. Like, if you play in this house, you would have a good time playing here because it has so many things that you can just do, like skill building and activities for the kids and stuff. And this pool edge is so fun. And fun little detail, this pool edge, the colors match the wallpaper over here. I don't know if that was intentional, but I immediately noticed when I was loading into the lot that these colors match, and that's amazing. That's like 10 out of 10. So from here, you can go like in the main hallway, you can actually go upstairs. And then when we arrive, ooh, I see lots of soft purples. It was you love to match colors. Nice. I'm happy that I saw it. I'm happy that I noticed, especially if it was intentional. Um, Over here we have a nice big hallway. Very, very cute. Again, I see that wallpaper. Love it. Matched colors. I see what you're doing here. Then we have the I think it's the hamster or the rat cage in the hallway. And then off of it we have the toddler. Is it toddler? No, this is just a playroom. I was gonna be like, this is the bedroom, but it's not. There's no beds. This is the playroom for the kids. And I love that you added a little bench for the puppet theater. That must be so cute. The kids can sit here and watch together. I love that. We have a hall bathroom with a toilet and a shower. Very nice placement, by the way, with the wall. Very smart. Again, definitely stealing that idea. um, then we have the first bedroom of one of the kids. Oh, this is for two kids, actually. They're sharing a bedroom. I like that though. That makes sense. They're sharing a bedroom if they already have like a playroom separately. And this is just the place that you sleep. I think that makes a lot of sense. Twins. Oh, that is so cute. I love that. Love, love, love that. Um, Off of here, we have, I think, the main bedroom because this is also the bedroom that has an ensuite to it. So I love that when you enter, you've kind of covered the shower again with that same trick. That is very smart. And then over here we have this beautiful big, like again, wallpapers, colors, everything is matched. I love it so much. That just makes my heart really happy when colors are matched like that. And everything just fits together so well. Also, I'm actually realizing just now this is the ambassador room, isn't it? I hadn't seen the purple, but then I turned around and I was like, hold up, I see the chair. It is. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Very pretty. You worked that very subtly into it. This is for sure one of the more subtle ambassador rooms. Like, I don't feel like it's screaming all the colors. And I feel like it has like all the right items. Yes, indeed. Now that you mention it, we have the purple light and we have the purple tissue box and the purple bottle. Very, very smart. That is actually very big brain move on your end. You worked that in here so well. And then over here, we have another office. Wait, so there is a stream space downstairs, and there is an actual. This would be another phenomenal stream background. Guys, I think we need to go into first person and see it again. Yeah, also works very well as a stream background. Different vibes, so it would be for a different stream, but maybe both people that live here stream, who knows? And this room also has its own balcony. Oh, that must be amazing. I would love to have my own balcony in my room, but I don't. um, okay, I love that. So this house has twins, and then I'm curious because we have one more floor to see. Ooh. Ooh, I didn't wait. Hold up. Is this the master bedroom or is this the teenage bedroom? It's giving teenage, but this is teenage. Okay. They also have a phenomenal stream background. Ooh, I think you have a knack for creating pretty stream backgrounds. Like, that is perfect. Very cute. I really love this. Also, pride flag. Let's go. And they also have their own balcony. Oh my God, this teenager is spoiled. Imagine this being your bedroom as a teenager, and then you just have this balcony right off of your bedroom. They also have an ensuite with a bathtub. Oh, this teenager is living the best life. This teenager is having a really, really good life, and I love that for them. That is amazing. That is amazing. And then let's take a quick look at the small business because from the back door you can actually go into the small business so you the people that are running it don't have to use the main entrance. Yo, this is one of the prettiest like cafes I have ever seen. This is so cozy. Yes, I you no nobody did it yet, Esther, but I was aware. I was trying to finish this tour before the break. Wait, was there another little room off the teenage room? Did I miss something? Um, no, I think that was just the hallway. That's where you come upstairs, basically. Um, yes, yes, I'm imagining cakes. I'm imagining cakes. So this is where you can go. It feels really like a board game or like book cafe. Like people would come here to just come sit and read. And then they buy a nice cup of coffee and they have cakes and stuff. That is so cozy. That is so, so cozy. And then they can also sit outside. Okay, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I already said this earlier. Like I saw this and I said I want to go here. But it is a book cafe. Sorry, I didn't read the captions. I should have. Hold on. Quick check. What is better than having your own coffee bookshop at home? You want to hang out with friends to play some cozy games at the coffee shop, or you rather read a cozy book with some tea? You can now do all of this at the cozy coffee bar from the lovely family who built this. That is so cute. I love that. I love that. That is really, and I love that you have a toilet in here as well, by the way. That's perfect for gameplay. I know that sometimes I like look through the eyes of like someone who might be playing in this build, but um that is amazing. And also I love how much space you used. There is like so much spaciousness on this lot. It isn't cramped at all. Um, and this is indeed giving fairy garden, 100%. Um, yes, this is called space buns. If you put your hair up in high buns, it's called space buns. Also, hi Leaky, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Um, but you did an amazing job. Thank you so much. I think it is time for our next round of applause for Pada. You did an amazing job with this shell. Thank you so much for joining. I love what you did with it. I loved all the color matching. I love the whole story with the bookshop and like or like the book cafe. And I love all the streamer backgrounds. But thank you so much for joining. I hope you had fun. Then next up we have Maggie. So I am gonna already try to find that build and place it, and then I'm gonna take a quick break because we have ads in about 1.5 minutes. Um, wait, what? This is completely different to anything we've seen again. I'm already like, huh? In French, we call this hairstyle macaron, but space buns is so much better. Oh, but I like macaron as well. That sounds cute. That sounds cute. Okay, I know where this is. This is over here. I think, if I remember correctly. But yeah, the next build is from Maggie. And it is a contemporary art museum. So this is something completely different as to what we've seen so far. Like also completely different type of lot. This is, I think, our second community lot that we're seeing. And I am already very intrigued. Hold up. Let me quickly see. This old industry building was transformed into a museum of contemporary art. It's a place where young people like to hang out. For their gathering, they can spend some time in a small bar just next to the museum building. The bar is a hotspot for young artists where they meet to exchange their experience to get creative and display their own art, hoping that one day they make it into the big museum building itself. That is amazing. I'm very excited. In 20 seconds, we're going to have some ads, meaning that I am going to go and take a quick break. But after the break, we are actually going to tour this build, and I'm already really excited for this. This is so different from anything we've seen. Please also make sure to stretch and hydrate and, get something to snack or something. And I'll see you guys in about 5 minutes. Well, that's rude, bot. I'm sorry, but overcooked tater tot. I don't think I agree. Am I at least cute? Pretty cute. That's good. Am I cozy today? I don't feel super cozy. I've been working really hard. For once, the bot is actually right. Maybe by the end of this day, I'll feel like an overcooked tater tot. I thought you were crispying from the toilet at first. Hi, Mimbim. I hope you're doing well. I mean, I've done that before. I've taken my break and then went to the toilet and then was reading chat on the toilet and then realized I was replying to chat. You need a refund on that queued command. Yeah, you do. You do. That's not true. That is not if it's anything below 55%, the bot's just lying. Um it's for clickbait. You know, it's rage bait actually. Also, let's go into the next build. This build is from Maggie, and I'm already absolutely blown away. Uh I didn't even realize this item had a swatch with pearls in it. So confused. Also love the entire landscaping around the lot because it makes it fit in so well. I love that on this lot you can barely see the white line from the lot itself. So this is how it would look like in your game. And I feel like this is just perfect. This makes so much sense to have this build be here. Um, so this is the cafe, which also love that there's the bridge in between. Very smart. And this is the museum building. I am very stoked to go inside and see. What? Yo, this whole room is the ambassador room? This is this is what mind is absolutely blown. This wall text, the way that you've created this, literally mind is so blown. Also, it tells you, wait, there's a little coffee cafe back here? Oh, that's really cute. Okay, I'm not even kidding. I want this in my game. I want to be able to go here. This is like an actually like a cool museum. I love how you went for all the massive sculptures because I don't think I've ever made a museum for modern art like this. But that's phenomenal. That makes so much sense. Hi, Noah. Hello, hello. How are you doing? I'm so excited to see you this weekend. Did you know that? Did I already tell you? In case I didn't, I'm so excited to see you this weekend. I'm so excited to see so many of you this weekend, by the way. I think today slowly the nerves started a little bit, like in the back. I'm hoping that they stay like this because these are like excitement nerves. I hope that I don't actually get like sick nerves because I sometimes get that when I'm really nervous. I get like sick. I don't want that. Also, listen, Lizzie, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Oh, but this museum is amazing. So if you come in, you have some lockers and then you have the front desk where you can buy your ticket. I love that the main expo space is just the main expo space. There's just some really big things and not that much more. Like it's not overdone and I love that. I'm nervous even I can't imagine how you feel. I feel like I I've been nervous for every single TwitchCon, but I was always nervous for different things. So, like, the first time around, I was just really nervous for going to TwitchCon in general. The second time around, I was really nervous for being on a panel. The third time around, I was really nervous for traveling to the US for the first time and also partially by myself. Then the fourth time, I was really nervous because it was in Rotterdam and I was in the middle of my rehab treatment for EDS and everything was just really chaotic. Then the fifth time, I was actually, I think for San Diego, I wasn't that nervous. I was just primarily really excited. And then this time around for my 6th TwitchCon, I'm really nervous again. So it's like all of these weird changes. Also, speaking of, if you're a rose for anyone, you went 5 times. Yes, this is gonna be my 6th TwitchCon. It's wild, actually. For anyone with the rose roll, if you want to see something really cool, I'd suggest you check the rose room. I got some pictures. So the brands that are gonna be at the con actually were setting up their booths today. And, my contact from Fractal actually sent me some pictures, which, by the way, is so cute. The fact that she took the time to take pictures and send them to me, I was like, "You are way too wholesome." I really love my contacts at Fractal. They're, like, the bestest people I've ever worked with. Um, so I really it was, like, really cute, but, um, she sent them to me, and I posted them in the rose room. You saw them and you giggled? It's wild, right? Anybody have, like, 800 Thomas, you're gonna get the rose roll today. Oh, you're gonna get it the rose roll today, I think. Especially if you raid out today with us. Also, I mean, the thing is, if you don't get the rose roll today, you will be able to see the thing I posted in the rose room over the weekend, so did you check, Noah? Did you see one of the pictures has a scooter next to it for size reference, you know? For anyone who hasn't noticed that, you should check. That's the funniest thing. If you see how big that electric scooter is. Can we donate leaves? Unfortunately not, no. No. That would be nice if we could, right? But unfortunately, no. Um, okay, but from here, we also have the stairs that go upstairs. I'm really curious. I was already hoping this would be the case, but it's partially open. Did not see that scooter. I know. Also, Paranormal Hide is good to see you, and thank you so much for the hydrate as well. Mm. I don't see the room until after TwitchCon, which that would be kind of funny timing. That is very true. Yeah. I know you. I know. Isn't it wild? I saw the scooter next to that and I was like, "Damn." Like I out loud, I was like, "Damn." Also, this is to me, this is the pinnacle of modern art. Can we take a moment to appreciate? This is so random. This is exactly what you would see in a modern museum. Also, Holly, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Oh, I love that you went for all the little like written text on the wall. How will I don't know you. I have no clue. I'm gonna go there tomorrow to see it for myself because I want to add it to the vlog. I am I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to stand a mile away to actually be able to film it. You just went and looked. I know, isn't it wild? Um, it's very obviously about nature outliving humanity. No, exactly. And like even the cup of coffee on the stove, like everything, all the details. This is art. Maggie, I think you created art in The Sims. I would like you to know that. Um, Very Sarah Emming. Wait, I don't think I've heard of Sarah Emming, but I love that. Also, Brittany, thank you so much for redeeming the palm tree roll. I appreciate that. Please enjoy your time standing as a beautiful palm tree in our community Discord. Um, I am legit obsessed with this museum. This is such a cool museum. Like, not only is it a very cool concept for the Shell Challenge, this is also truly a very cool museum. Like, I'd love to take my Sims here. I can totally see this work in a storyline where, like, your Sim is one of the Sims that would love to, expose their art here and basically would hang out at the cafe and is, like, very young and artsy and, like, maybe a bit more rebellious. Also, Esther, thank you for setting it up. I appreciate it. I know TwitchCon is around the corner. For me, it starts tomorrow. This is my last stream before TwitchCon. Okay, and then up here we have some more paintings. So we basically have like a final sort of walk around. And then I saw that there was a glass roof, which I think is beautiful considering that this is open to all the way to the ground floor. And the coconut. Let's go. Slay. Let's go, let's go. Very smooth. This will also be my last stream I watch of Ro before TwitchCon. Oh, really? What a coincidence. May or may not be hoarding. Love that for you, though. Love that. You're gonna be in Rotterdam from Friday. Let's go. I am so stoked. Like, so stoked. Thank you, Molly. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Um. Oh, okay. That's good to know. Thank you for the trigger warnings thoughts. I will definitely have a look though. But I won't do that on stream then if there's trigger warnings. But um, I would love to research it. Um, I do allow hugs, yes. Yes. If you guys are comfortable with them, I would love to give you guys a hug, but I don't want to give you a hug if you don't want to have a hug. So, let's make sure that we check with each other. And then if you're okay with a hug, I'd love to give you a hug. I'm going to try to do another stream before TwitchCon so I know what resources I'm looking for there. Oh, that's actually really smart. That's a really solid idea. Um Okay. So now that we've seen the main museum building, which again, obsessed, like legit. I also noticed there is also some stairs on the outside. So there is a way that you can walk on the outside or like you can go in here. Oh, that's the emergency exit. Wait, that's so smart. Looking forward to meet you at the meet and greet. Did you guys also get all of your confirmation emails today? I realized, oh my god, I have to tell you guys something really silly. I booked a meet and greet with someone who I've met before, um, who is literally going to moderate one of my panels. And today I got the email that I got a spot, and I was like, "Bro, that's really stupid. You're literally gonna see her for an entire hour. She's gonna be on stage with me." But my primary reason was just that, like, also I had like we're Discord friends. I've had calls with her. I was on the Twitch panel with her. Like, it's not like we're not already like I wouldn't say we're friends. We don't know each other that well, but like it's not like we aren't acquaintances. And I couldn't just send her a message of like, "Hey, want to meet up? I'd love to take a picture." But I just signed up for her meet and greet and then I forgot about it. And now if I have the time, if I have the energy, I will actually go to her meet and greet and I think it would be really funny. But it's so silly because I'm like I will literally see her for a whole hour. But I did sign up to another meet and greet for someone that I really wanted to see again, which is someone who is so incredibly busy that if you don't sign up for their meet and greet, there might actually be a chance that you don't see them. Um and we saw them earlier, like, Amber and her are actually friends, so, if we meet up with them, that should be, like, there's an opportunity there, but last year's we were working so hard, and this year I was like, "No, I'm not having it, I'm booking the meet and greet." Um, "Your co-working has helped me so much." Thank you, let's go! Let's go, Magic, thank you so much for hanging out enough that you got to redeem the coconut roll. Please enjoy your time standing as a beautiful palm tree with coconuts. Also, Bambi Broccoli, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Yes, of course, of course. I hope you have some good rests and thank you so much. I will see you again next week, hopefully. Um, okay, but now that we've seen the main building, from the main building, you can basically also go up here. You can take all the stairs to also go on the roof terrace. How do you get here though? Oh, wait, there's a door. Okay, so from the indoors in the museum, you'll go here and then you can take the walking bridge to also go onto this rooftop area. This is a very cool area. There is a ladder from the outside or like inside as well. But let's go into the cafe. Okay, so that is like a separate door. I like that it doesn't mean that the cafe is like open on the inside. Um this is so cool. Yo, this is like a proper club with a dance floor and a DJ booth and a bar and everything. And I can see where the ambassador although I was gonna say I can see the ambassador room, but honestly, this is ambassador as well. This whole build is just ambassador coded. I am absolutely mind blown. This is such an amazing build. Like the creativity this must have taken. Ja, das ist Mark you, thank you. Also, Melzy Games, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing so well. Oh my god, that Peely one is amazing. Thank you for the follow. I hope you're doing well. I love the Peely emote. No, same. Community lots are really difficult to build. And again, I love how well because all of this, like the landscaping around it, is also part of this build. I see a little picnic blanket and I see a bonfire. This whole spot, I want to have this in my game to actually hang out here and like go to this place. This is such an amazing teen hangout as well. Um, I am deeply impressed. Like deeply impressed. Can we get a massive round of applause in chat? Found you because of your TwitchCon tweet. Wait, really? Let's go. Oh my goodness. I would love to see you. If you pass me somewhere and you like please come say hi. I always love to meet people, especially fellow Dutchies. But it's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well and I hope that you're going to have a great time at TwitchCon. And thank you everyone for all those all those claps in chat. I really appreciate seeing everyone being so excited about each other's builds. Like that's extra cool. That means that next up we have Nymphleora. Are you ready? Are you sat? No, but this is not the same building. Welcome to the Ambassador Mall, where you can find a fast food, I'm guessing a fast food restaurant, a flower shop, an internet cafe, a clothes shop, a bookshop, an instrument shop, a hairdresser, and a board game cafe? Yo. What the heck? I'm so impressed. Okay. Where is this, though? Is this Brindleton Bay? I think this is the 30 by 30 in Brindleton Bay, but I'm not entirely sure. So I think you're gonna have to help me. How is this community? Y'all are so creative. Like, literally so creative. I'm always so impressed. Um, Judging by the landscaping, I'm thinking. I don't remember a lot. Okay, lot is not that important. Okay, then I'll just... I know there is a 30 by 30 in Brindleton Bay, though, so I might be able to use that one. Also, hi, Julia. It's good to see you.
Hi. I hope you're having a great day.
Hi, Kay. It is good to see you. Thank you so much for the 3-month resub. Please enjoy all your subby perks for a whole month more. It is so good to see you. I am having a great day. I hope you are too. I think it's this one. Wait, was it a 30 by 30 or a 40 by 40? Because now I start to doubt myself. It's 30 by 30, so then it's not Brindleton Bay, I think. Oh, no, it's here. That's 30 by 30. Also, hi, Sharoos. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. Let's get this build rolling. Or this tour. Let's not roll the build. That wouldn't be a good idea, I think. I'm very excited. This is so different. Again. Also, now I'm doubting if this is actually the right lot, but it works. It works. You probably wouldn't arrive here with your car, but we're taking it. That I decided to build a mall and then forgot the roof, the entire shell, as a house, and then remembered to oh no. Oh no, not all the trouble of roofing to then having to delete it. Oh, I feel for you. But I'm still very impressed you stuck with the mall idea. Um, okay, so you combined the buildings as well. Very interesting. Oh, it might have been High School World. That actually would make sense for a mall, to be honest. Um, It's not the top left in Brindleton Bay because that is not a 30 by 30. But it makes sense that it would be the High School Years World because that has similar landscaping. Um Okay, so if you drive up here, let's pretend that there's a road and you actually drive up here. Um there's a nice big car park. I like to see it. Not necessarily because I like to go somewhere by car, but it's just it makes it functional. I was wondering what metro tram station you came out to get there. I feel like you were closer than Kralingse. Oh, Kralingse is not close to the forest at all. I would recommend either getting off at Gardesiaweg or Voorschotenlaan. Those are the two. Basically, the one at Voorschotenlaan is the one that I got off, and then Gardesiaweg is also pretty close. It's like those two are pretty close together. So you'll just enter in a slightly different place. But I would recommend Voorschotenlaan for sure. Um, Kralingse Bos. That would be very far. Yeah. Um, okay, I see a bike storage. That I do like. I love the Pride bike, by the way, or the rainbow bike. It's beautiful. I see that the mall right now is closed, but let's hope that if you place it in your game, it will actually open. Um, I think it's time to just go inside. Oh my god, je bent echt. Every single time I say something, Scott responds. So I'm like, it's time to go inside, and he goes, yeah. You so silly. Okay. Just give him a mic. Maybe we should. Ooh, I like the double door, by the way. That's very realistic for a mall. And then right off of that, we immediately have some bathrooms. Very solid. Nice for the build. I appreciate that. I see the fast food court. Oh, that's wait. That is all it is. That's amazing. That is truly giving fast food. Also the colors, the yellow, the red, and the white. It's giving McDonald's. That is so good. Yo, I love that. With the burgers as well. Amazing. I see the stand. So technically you could run this as a small business if you wanted to. It would be a very diverse small business, so I wonder how you would run it, but it is an option. Do you think there is enough to teach about gameplay in The Sims that you could do game players boot camp? Um, I have one video, and that's basically what I think is useful to teach. I don't think I could do a game players boot camp. I don't think there would be enough to teach. Because basically a big part of gameplay is storytelling. And that's a skill that I would find really hard to teach because it in a way comes natural, so I don't really know how to explain it to other people. I thought about it. I can speak. I've thought about this though, but I don't think I would be able to do it. I think I can make videos on like how to keep your gameplay interesting or like gameplay things you didn't know about in The Sims, stuff like that, like gameplay features. But I don't think I could do a whole boot camp, um, like I did with the Builders Boot Camp, if that makes any sense. Okay, I see the plant shop. Very cute. I also like that this is also somewhat of like a small market stall. Very nice. I would like to have this lot in my game, please. Also love the two big sort of stairs that go around each other. IRL, that would probably be escalators. Then over here, I see the coffee cafe. That is cute. Sorry for the yawn. Sorry. That is very, very cute. I like these pillars, kind of as like a lightning fixture. Very beautiful. I love that so many of you have used the butterflies, by the way. I think this is maybe like the fifth build where I'm seeing them. I love it. Very cutesy. Very, very cutesy. Then we have the bookshop. Okay, this is phenomenal. This is such a good bookshop. I feel like this is also very much giving bookshop, like the whole color scheme that you went for. Also, I'm noticing, so I see blue, I see purple, and I see white. Is this together like forming the ambassador shell? Because it's not in one room, but is it like spread over multiple rooms, or do you have a separate ambassador room as well? Curious now. But this is stunning. Love it. Then over here we have the oh my god, this must have taken forever to place. This must have been a pain in the ass to actually make, but it looks so good. This looks like such a good store. And then over here, wait, this is oh my, I can't even speak anymore. Only the cafe, but I did mainly purple with tiny bit. Okay, I was wondering that because I did notice the blue and white in the cafe, like the blue here and the white over here, and then also the white in some of the details and stuff. But I feel like almost unintentionally, you've also created like these three rooms together also form ambassador. Also the one and only Do, welcome in. Well, or Doe, probably. I said Do because I just read your whole name as an English name. But hi, I'm very excited for TwitchCon. We were literally just talking about how the nerfs have started. But this is so, so, so pretty. The coffee tables, yes, they are very ambassador core. Absolutely. Absolutely. Um, very, very beautiful. Love that you also added the mannequins. I always forget that we have these in the game in the first place. This is so good. I'm blown away by the fact that you came up with the idea to make this a mall. Also, thank you for redeeming the Tour My Shell. I don't know if I'll get to it today because we have about an hour left of stream, which means that I think I can do maybe 4 or 5 more tours, and we currently have 8 on the list. But I will still look at them. I'll take a screenshot of the ones that I haven't toured today, and then I'm just gonna look at them like outside of streams so that I can still see what you made because I really like the idea of still being able to check out all of your builds. You got intensive training trip to Drachten the next 2 days, so it feels kind oh, I can totally imagine that it's weird thinking past that. Because I have this with, like, thinking past TwitchCon. But if you even have something before TwitchCon, that is a weird transition as well. Um, okay, so let's go upstairs. So then over here we have wait, this is the board game cafe. Okay, so you can get yourself a drink. I want to check what is upstairs later, but I don't want to spoil anything yet. Over here we have the nail studio, I'm thinking, right? Or just a beauty salon, I guess. Doesn't necessarily have to be the nail studio, it can be anything. Um, or the hair wait, you said hairdresser. That's the thing, you said hairdresser. Would it be possible to post a list of gallery ideas? Unfortunately not, because I've already ticked them off. So the ones that I ticked off, I no longer have a record of. But you can always check the stream. Then you can see it on the that's why I have that overlay as well, so that people that are looking at a build, you can see whose tour it is. But unfortunately, I don't have the list anymore. Um, I only have, like, the list from the people that I missed on Monday. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Hairdresser is very cute. Very, very cute. Oh, yeah, and if you get to the VOD channel and you check it out, feel free to subscribe. We are about 40 subscribers away from hitting 1K. So, for anyone who doesn't know, hitting 1K on my VOD channel means that I will become a YouTube partner. So if you want to help me out and you haven't checked that channel, it's also where I've uploaded the IRL streams. So if you want to watch those back, you can as well. I see a nice outdoor coffee space over here as well. Then we have the music shop. You are so creative. The overlay looks so much like Notion. It's actually my Twitch dashboard. But I can see what you mean. It kind of looks like Notion. It's not. Drive from Drachten to Rotterdam on Saturday, stay the night in Amsterdam, and then a couple of weeks later, I got Dutch nationals. Oh, damn, that's busy. 37 to go. Wait, really? It went up that fast? Wild. That is wild. Also, oh my god, all the ceilings are painted. That's great. That is so impressive. Also, this ceiling paint is so realistic. Rachel! Hello! Hi, friend. It's good to see you. Hold on, let me quickly go here so I can properly welcome you guys in. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, hello. How was your stream? I hope you had a phenomenal stream. What were you up to on stream today? I would absolutely love to hear it. Brit, welcome in. Brash and Sassy, welcome in. Squishy Carl, welcome in. Rusty Gaming, welcome in. Swiss Army Romance, welcome in. Cajun Band Geek, welcome in. Sacred Urn, welcome in. Dana, welcome in. Panda, welcome in. Veli like Jelly, welcome in. Mini Reese Puff, welcome in. Also, Dicky, welcome in, just joining now. Adore your buns. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Browning Simmer, welcome in. Of course, Rachel, welcome in. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for bringing all your friends over. Can we get a massive shout out for Rachel, please? Because anyone hanging out here, if you are not following Rachel yet, has the most infectious positive energy on this entire freaking platform. Please make sure to go drop your bum. Wonderful simmer, like honestly 10 out of 10 vibes. So practice your squats, drop your bum on the follow button above chat. And for anyone who is new, welcome in. My name is Rosanna or Ro. And I actually have a little raid video. The timing? Double raid? Zilla, thank you so much for the raid. What the heck? Thank you, thank you. That was a phenomenal timing. You came in at the literally the perfect time. Thank you so much. Jasmine, welcome in. Cauliflower, welcome in. Zilla, of course, welcome in. Thank you for that follow just now. Can we also get a big shout out for Zilla, please? Anyone hanging out here, please also make sure to extend your lovely follows to the one and only Zilla. And I was just about to show my raid video because we just got a raid from Rachel as well. So for the both of you, thank you so much. If either of you needs to go raid and run, raid and rest, please make sure to take that space. I know that after a raid or after a stream, not just after a raid, sometimes you just want to take some time away from the screen. So feel free to do that. But if you want to tell me what you were up to, I would absolutely love, love, love to hear it. And so you got raided. So I was like, double raid. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Followed both. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Oh, yes, of course, Esther, of course. We need a second for before we can do another big shout out, but we're gonna make sure to give you one. In the meantime, I would love to show my raid video. It's a 1 minute introduction or 1.5 minute introduction to me and my streams and my community. And after that, we're gonna continue. We're doing shell tours today, so I'm showing you the amazing creativity of this community, and I'm very stoked to do that. But I'll see you in about a minute. Welcome in. My name is Rosanna, and online I go by Rosannatxt because I'm quite the chatterbox and I have a lot of text. See what I did there? I'm a full-time creator and Twitch ambassador, and on my channel we do gaming. Wait. I leave my Sims unattended for 2 minutes. They are mother and daughter. They are mother and daughter. Co-working. We're gonna ace our work. We're gonna wrap up the day. We got this. I'm very proud of you for being here, and a sprinkle of IRL.
It's just me and my bestie hanging out, you know, chat. Me and my bestie.
I'm from the Netherlands, and I live with my partner and my 2 cats named Toot and Soos. Did you just try to eat the creeper? I'm neurospicy, chronically ill, and some days I seriously wonder if I should be allowed on the internet with a camera and microphone. She is doing the partner pussy. I didn't mean to say partner pussy. Let me tell you, lube does wonders. It's like more slippery than soap. And yes, I have actually used it. I have been to that point. I love to use my platform to raise money for charity, and my community is champion of coming up with silly incentives and goals.
I'm a lemon. Wow. I'm gonna find a spot that's not too dusty. Ew, that one's even saltier. I'll feed you mayo. Chat, don't worry.
I never realized that you don't chew on mayo.
Our community is named the Jungle of Planties, a space where everyone is unique and yet we grow and thrive together. And you are more than welcome to hang out with us. But don't forget to stretch, take a sip, and take some time away from the screen. Because like we always say here, self-care is very sexy. That was the raid video. Also, Jane, congratulations on becoming the next lamp licker in our Discord. For anyone who doesn't know, we have a little lamp lick command. There's some channel lore behind the whole salt lamps, but basically, every 500th lick, the person who gets it will get a special role in the Discord. You just did that. Also, thank you so much for that shout out for Zilla. I appreciate that. You had your first stream in a few weeks due to shoulder being silly. I know that problem. It really sucks. So I made a new shell challenge and worked on the shell from a friend. I love that. That sounds like a very chill stream, honestly. The raid came without you? Not your internet just yeeting you as you raided out. Honestly, I mean, if there has to be a moment that your internet says goodbye, it better be during a raid than during your actual stream. But thank you so much again for sharing your community. I really appreciate it. I hope you had a phenomenal stream. If you need to go raid and run, please make sure to do so as well. But I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. The Salt Landlord, it runs deep, 100%. But like I said, we're doing shell tours today. I made a shell challenge for in celebration of reaching Twitch Ambassador. And today we're doing the tours. We've also done tours on Monday, and this community is so beyond talented and so beyond creative. It's wild. Like, I'm absolutely blown away. We're currently touring the version of the shell by Nymphleora. You can see the queue and who's next up in the top right corner. And Nymphleora has actually made a mall. And downstairs at the mall, we already saw a cafe, a bookstore, a fast food restaurant, a little plant shop, a big clothing shop. Then we went up and we found a hairdresser. We found a music shop. We found a nice little terrace to sit. And then over here, we have a board game cafe, which is actually a place where you can get yourself a coffee downstairs. And then if you go upstairs, it has all of these incredible cozy looking spaces. Oh my goodness, these are all game tables, and then I see all the board games on the shelves here. This is so good. Also, outdoors, you can sit and actually have a drink. You can play some chess. This is so good. Thank you, Esther, for setting it up. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. This is so good. Yo, I am blown away by this space. This is beautiful. Just in general, I'm like literally amazed. This is so good. Like, everything in here just makes so much sense. Yes, of course. Thank you so much for keeping me tabbed. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy your food. And thank you so much again for the raid. I really appreciate that. This is so good. I am literally obsessed with this lot. You did such a phenomenal job. This is another really, really, really creative idea for using the shell challenge to create a mall. Do you have a favorite shop? I think the board game cafe. Also, it's Lily Rosa. Welcome to chat. I hope you're doing so well. I think the board game cafe. Because I would love to spend time here. Like, that just looks super cozy. But I'm not gonna lie, I think putting the guitars on shelves in the music shop is also a big brain move. You love the whole lot, but you love the bicycles just so much. Honestly, it could have been a bike shop, you know? No, but you did such a good job. I am very, very impressed. I love this. I love the concept. I love the execution. And I think my favorite shop is the board game one. Um, so yeah, I think it is time for a massive round of applause for Nymphleora in chat. For everyone who's hanging out here, please make sure to type exclamation point clap to give a round of applause. This is really, really, really good. But oh, that would be nice if you use the bike parts. You can actually, maybe we should make a bike shop on stream once. That would be fun. Okay. The next one is actually Micah. And Micah wrote that I have to read the description before like going into the tour. Is it this one? Yeah, this is the original one, I think. Okay. This is a house I made with the ambassador shell from Rosannatxt. So in this house lives a small spellcaster. I was like a small spellcaster. I was like, since when can Sims be small? A small spellcaster family. From the start, this looked like a very normal house. That is why the family bought it. But what they didn't know was that in the small woods next to the house is another abandoned house. Though what nobody knows is that it's not abandoned, but that there is a werewolf living in the small house. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Wrote it a charity for Hope for Haiti. For every donation, she put a duck. I did that too. Can you find them all? I think that means there's like 27 ducks or something in this build. Okay, so this is in the spellcaster world. I always forget what it's called, but that is such a good backstory, by the way. I'm very excited to see. Glimmerbrook, that's what it's called. And then there's not many lots in Glimmerbrook. Also, hi Cam, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. 45? Oh my goodness. That's a lot of ducks. I don't think I can find all of them, but I'll do my best to spot them. 40 by 30. Okay. I think there's only one option then. Yeah, that's that one. There we go. Whack. Whack, whack. Did you guys see on the IRL stream, we actually saw baby ducks. They were very cute. Okay, let's place this build. What? Is this Minecraft? I'm really excited to play Minecraft again soon. You're doing good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm also doing good. I've had a very productive day. Oh, 2 build mode items have been removed. Interesting. Okay. So we have this house, which looks normal. And I love that you added a lot of trees, which if you look at the house like this, it looks completely normal. Like, it makes total sense that we have all the trees here if you look at the background. So this and these looks like a normal house. Also, the roofing on this is beautiful. I'm going to make it lighter so we actually have some decent daylight. This is stunning. Imagine the Minecraft man. I don't think he can come back. I think we banned him. Yeah, this, if you look at it like this, the house doesn't look that big, even though this shell is actually a huge, huge house. Very beautiful already. Love the colors. I love the bright blue roof. I'm gonna check the werewolf house later, but we're first gonna start with the main house. Ooh, very beautiful. Very nice. Okay, let's pretend the mailbox was outside, yeah? There we go. Bam. Very beautiful color choices on the inside of the house. I love how light and bright the outside is, and then the inside is so, like, dark, but cozy dark, you know? Not, like, dark in a bad way. So if we enter, we have this beautiful big hallway, which also has a archway into, like, an even bigger hallway, which has all the doors and the big main stairs. Love that you went for such big stairs, just, like, in the middle of the build. That is very fitting for this style of house, I think. Off of this main hallway, we have a downstairs bathroom, very pretty. We have a office over here with lots of books. That window in the office. Oh, chef's kiss. That is so beautiful. This window, like, this combination, it's perfect. It's perfect. That's all I can say. We also can go in. Ooh, we have the living space, and this living space is very clearly focused on the potion brewing. Also, I don't know what potion this witch or this family is making, but that is a very specific potion. I think I found some of the ducks. Also, I want to see, did I miss any of the ducks in the hallway? Yeah, there's a duck over here. Let's go. I found another one. Then is there a duck in the bathroom? There is a duck in the bathroom. Let's go. There is a duck in the office on the desk. Okay, so we've already found a lot of ducks. I like it. There's another duck over here. How many ducks? I think there's, like Micah said, I think there's more than 40 at least. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 ducks already. Then from the living space, which by the way is super cozy with the stained glass windows and then the bookcases all around it. We can go into this beautiful dining area, With another duck, I found one. So that's 10. I've already found 10 ducks. This is a stunning room, by the way. I love the big round table. I see another duck over here, so that's 11. You think you're, wait. One over here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 even. 12. Okay, we have 12 ducks. 13. I found another one in the kitchen. This kitchen, another big, beautiful kitchen. I love it. I love that like every single one of you, if you made a house, you went for a big kitchen, and I respect that. I respect that so much. Very nice colors as well. I love that the blue from the roof kind of comes back into the house in the kitchen over here. And I love how cluttered it is. There's lots and lots of stuff in here. Then from here, they can also go into this workspace outdoors. I've already found that duck. So, we have a nice outdoor workspace, which then again also goes on to the actual sort of like patio space. Then there is a small backyard, nothing too much because, they live right next to a forest, so they don't have a lot of backyard space. And then I think that covers it for the downstairs. So let's go up. You arrive into this big hallway. I see another duck sitting on the That's so cute that you didn't put it on the shelf, but you actually put it on the ladder. That's adorable. So that's 14. Um, huge, huge sofa with the TV. Everyone can just lounge and chill here. I like that you didn't put the TV in the main bedroom or main living space, but you just put it upstairs. So there is still a TV. It's just not like the focal point. Then we have a nice big hallway wardrobe and a door off into what I think is the main bedroom. This painting is perfect. Perfect. Beautiful main bedroom. Very stunning colors as well. Very dark. But I like it. I like it. And then they have a beautiful bathroom. Holy moly. That is so good. It's a painting TV? Wait, what do you mean? What packs are these items from? A lot. I think this build is actually using quite a lot of quite a lot of packs. But I think the primary theme, if you're looking for things like the witchy theme, it comes from the Realm of Magic one. Wait, this is the TV? Stop. That's amazing. I was looking for a duck in the bedroom, but I don't think I see any. But I do see one here in the bathroom. So that is 14. I see another duck here, so that's 15. This bathroom actually is off of one of the kids' rooms. I'm guessing this is the ambassador room. Wait, from the Bella Goth kit? I never realized that, but that's super cute. Also, this is the first time that I see this nursery kit, and I'm like, yeah, actually, that makes a lot of sense. In this house, in this style, that nursery kit is perfect. Very beautiful. I love it. So cozy. Also, I see another duck. It's blue, but I see another duck, so that's 16. 16 ducks spotted so far. And then over here we have another set of stairs that go up to up to what seems to be like the library or skill room. Love this. That is so cozy. So they can do some painting here. They have a bunch of books. I see another duck, so that is 17. That is 17 ducks. This is such a cute space. Wait, what table is that? I don't think I've ever realized there is a painted version from the paranormal table, but that's gorgeous. Again, absolutely loving this wallpaper combo with that's from the new Life and Death expansion pack, but that works perfectly in this room. That works so well. Really great wallpaper, honestly. Okay, so that is the main house. Very, very beautiful. I love it. I'm actually obsessed with this. You did such a phenomenal job at the main house. And then we have the werewolf house. which no one knows the werewolf lives here. Yes, 17. I just found, oh my god. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Bam. Ooh, I saw another one. 35. Look at that one peeking. Look at that one peeking from the fridge. 35 already. That went so fast. That escalated really quickly. But this is so good. Oh, I see another one here at the door. 36. Spotted. Spotted. This is so good. I love all the trash. It is indeed making it look like... Oh, I already see another duck. Do you see it? Over there? I saw it peeking through. So that is 38, I think. And I see another one over here. 39. 40. Oh my god, I didn't expect to find all the ducks, but this is amazing. I love that you've added so many ducks everywhere. I love all the trash. Yeah, Raccoon Row. No, but honestly, it just makes everything seem like it just fits. The storytelling is 10 out of 10 here. Okay. Ooh, I see another duck. I lost count. I think that was 42. And I see... Oh, I thought I saw another one, but that was just the fridge. But I already saw these two. Oh, one on the chair. 43. Yeah, I remember that you were talking about a lot of debug items. That is phenomenal. But now I see what you mean with a lot of debug items. Ooh, okay. I mean, we have half an hour of stream left, so maybe you will get it if we raid out. If we do, you can just redeem it right after stream. I'll assign it for you. If you get it by rating, then I'll assign it to you, because I think you get like 275 or even maybe 300 points by rating. But I love this. This is such a cool concept. Like, I love how abandoned this house is, but yet it's like somewhat like cozily furnished. So the werewolf has a bathroom, a bedroom, a very, very dangerous kitchen. They're ready to eat some meat. It seems like some raw steak, maybe. Cozy living space. This is so good. I love everything about this. You did such a phenomenal job at selling this idea, basically. At, like, making this work. And the whole storytelling of, like, oh, there's just this cozy spellcaster family, and they have no idea about the house in the woods. It is 10 out of 10. Also, hi, Bex. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. This is a phenomenal show. Like, genuinely, you did such a great job. I love how you actually made, like, basically 2 different houses with 2 different storylines, and they kind of sort of intertwine. I love all the colors. This is just... You did a great job. And I loved looking for all the ducks. I hope I found them now that I found 43. This was amazing. I think it is time to give a huge round of applause to Micah for making this shell. This is, again, it's mind-blowing that we've only looked at the same shell challenge today, and I have seen so many amazing builds that all look nothing alike. Like, none of them were similar. Also, thank you all so much for clapping. I appreciate it. And that means that we are going to move on to Blaze's build. Let's see where it is. Also, we have some ads coming up in 40 seconds. So I will place the build in the right place. But I won't start touring until the ads are done, just so that, you know, you guys won't miss the tour. Already intrigued. I see 30 by 30. I think this is Newcrest again. So we're going to go to Newcrest and I'm going to place the shell. The hours that goes into something like this. Yes. Yes, of course. Of course. Thank you so much for hanging out, Henson. I appreciate it. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. And also Gremlin Vibes. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Okay. It's over here. We're going to place the build and then, I might take a quick break to drink something while we have a quick ad break. Hi, Morg. Welcome in. I'm gonna scream when I'm next with your shell when stream's ending. Mm. Was that the same as on Monday? I think I remember your name being next up. But yeah, we have 6 requests left, so I already know that I won't be able to tour all of them, unfortunately. I would love to, but I also have some work that I need to finish, and I need to wake up early tomorrow, so I also can't go that much overtime. Yeah, it was the same on Monday. Okay. I remembered that, but I was like, I don't remember if I remember it correctly. Ooh, okay. I'm not gonna maybe I'll quickly use this time. I actually kind of have to pee. The ads are about to start running. They're here. I'm gonna quickly go and pee in these 3 minutes, and then I'll be back and we're gonna tour your shell, okay? I'll just quickly go to BRB and then I'll see you guys in literally 3 minutes because that's how long the ads are. Okay, I'm already back. The ads are not done yet, but I'm checking all the replies to my story. I posted a little story um about a new sweater to my close friends on Instagram and like everyone is replying and it is so cute. I never post to my close friends on Instagram. I always forget that's a feature. Um but it's really cute. Like it's adorable how everyone is like, "Yes, it's pretty." And I'm like, "Thank you." Not that I was uncertain about the sweater. I already loved it. I would have kept it anyways, but it's just fun to see that something that I really love, everyone is like, "Oh my god, yes, it's pretty." Okay, so we are back with the next shell challenge. This shell is made by Great Sage Blaze. So let's go into it. Wait, I want to see if there's a story. Do I need to redeem the rose roll before I can redeem the gardener? Yes, they stack. So actually, before rose, you would need the coconut, and before the coconut, you would need the palm tree. So it is palm tree, coconut, rose, gardener. You have to go up. You can't mix them up. So you need to get the rolls in order. This is my... What? This is your first shell challenge? No way. No way this is your first shell challenge and this is what you made. That is wild. Also, hi Tinkerbell, welcome in, Elizabeth, welcome in, and Gumby, welcome in. It's good to see all of you. No, Thomas. People have tried it. The mods check. If you redeem the coconut and we see on your name that you don't have the palm tree, we will refund your points. It has happened. It actually happened multiple times. Never with malicious intent. Always like people just accidentally redeeming it before getting the right roll. Or sometimes we've even had people double redeem the palm tree because they forgot that they already had it. I can just put it in the Discord. I would also love that, but I would love to also tour it. So I'm gonna do my best, okay? I thought I had already redeemed the palm tree. That's so strange. You might have. You can still redeem it. If you have already done it, Twitch doesn't block it. So you can redeem it twice. Maybe you are now actually a person who's redeemed it twice. The way you can check is if you have a palm tree next to your name in the Discord. Yes, first palm tree. So it could be that you just redeemed it, and then the mods will check it in the Discord, and then if so, we will give you back your points. If you have it in the Discord, you will have a palm tree next to your name. If you have the coconut, you will have a coconut next to your name. If you have the rose, you will have a rose next to your name. Also, your name color will change. And if you get the gardener role, I don't know yet because no one has it. So I've not set anything up for it. You love this sticker, isn't it perfect? Isn't it perfect? Also, thank you, Esther, for setting up the role for Joanna. I appreciate that. You got the lamp flicker roll in the Discord. Stream was already a big success. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. But enjoying coconut. Coconut is a good phase as well. Okay, but can we take a moment to appreciate the fact that this is your very first shell challenge? That fact is, I'm not over it. This is so ridiculously impressive. Like, even if this was your 20th shell challenge. Does the first person to get gardener get a special prize? Not a special prize in terms of like no one else will get it, but if you get the gardener role, I will send you a handwritten card with stickers on top of anything else, like on top of getting the role in the Discord and stuff like that. But you will get a handwritten card with stickers. Also, helicopter, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. But this is a modern mansion, so let's actually go on the inside. Ooh. Also, Sophie, thank you so much for redeeming the palm tree roll. Thank you all so much for everyone who's redeeming rolls just now. I love to see it. Thank you, thank you. This is beautiful. Don't worry, Bex. Then we'll just give you back the points. You're all good. You're all good. You should be able to see the points. Either one of the mods will do it or I can do it after stream. Oh, yes. Okay. Thank you so much, Esther. You set it up. Love that. But thank you for refunding. I appreciate that. You should be able to see your points come back really soon. But yeah, if you come into this house, you have this big open floor plan with 2 stairs going up. I love to see it. That immediately makes it feel very luxurious. If you go in between the 2 stairs, you basically have different nooks. Even though it's an open floor plan, it doesn't feel like it's random. You still have dedicated corners. So in the middle, we have this beautiful, beautiful big space for dining. I love that you put this in the middle. This is really truly like it makes it feel like the heart of the house, you know? If you have a dining area like this. Like this is where the family hangs out. If you go to the right, they have this like more sort of informal reading nook with also the cat tree and the big dollhouse for the kids. I love the color scheme as well. It is very, very pretty. Yes, I'm using a shader. If you do exclamation point graphics, you'll get all the information on my graphic settings and my shaders and stuff. The kids can play together. Exactly. Isn't that cute? Also, thank you, Esther, for setting up all the roles. I appreciate that. Love the orange, by the way. Very pretty. That adds so much warmth in here. Big, big living room. We love to see it. I see also some nice clutter, like they've been playing games and stuff. Secret bookcase door. Wait, where? Did I miss that? Wait, that is such a fun way to sort of like hide, quote unquote, the bathroom. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. This is so smart. And also, again, the little pop of orange. I love how you can kind of see that color scheme come back. Then there's a big bar area. We love to see it. And also another big kitchen. Love it. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. I'm always like, again, I will continue to say this, but I love that so many of you went for a big kitchen because there is not always an opportunity to go for that in The Sims. Sometimes you just have to make something that's super functional. And I love that all of you took that opportunity to really use the space and make a big kitchen with an island and everything. If from here we go upstairs, we take either of the stairs. They end up, oh, beautiful. Open landing with a big chandelier. Chef's kiss. Love to see it. So it doesn't really matter which stairs you'll take. You'll basically end up in the same big hallway. Off of that, we have a big, big hallway bathroom with also the laundry space and the bathtub and everything. Then across the hall from that, on the other side, we have the first bedroom. I haven't seen the other bedrooms, but this could be the main bathroom bedroom actually because there's a double bed. And considering that there is a ladder up here, I don't know if there's going to be other bedrooms upstairs. So maybe this is the main bedroom. Then we have the kids' bedroom, which is for two kids, and I am seeing the ambassador color. I love it. I love that you went for basically like two sides of the room. So we'd have the purple side and the blue side. This is super cute. This is such a nice kid room as well. I really like the layout of having the beds on either side and then them having like a little shared space in between. Over here we have wait, that was the bathroom that I've already seen. So then from here we can actually take the ladder. Wait, this is the home office and like the painter studio. Okay, so they can be painting over here. Very cute. I love to see it. And then this home office area is amazing. Sorry for the yawn, dude. Exactly, thoughts. That's what I was thinking as well. Yeah, it doesn't feel too full, but it doesn't feel too empty either. It's like a perfectly balanced landing space. I see more space for the cat. We love to see it. And then this office space is amazing. I love that you made basically the office space and the painting space together. That makes a lot of sense. Ooh, nice singularity. Thanks for letting me know. I will update my mods probably after TwitchCon, but yes, correct. The lamplit command was actually a community redeem. Someone in the community redeemed. It was Chinchillama who redeemed the lamplicker role as a custom command. At the time, we had not only custom sound commands, but also custom commands. They no longer exist because of I have too many commands at this point, so it just became unmaintainable. But someone redeemed it as a joke because I was very confused about the fact that people lick their salt lamps. And then that became a whole thing within the channel. And now we have salt lamp merch, salt lamp emotes.
Thanks for the stream.
Thank you so much for your prime. I appreciate that. You only have one of those and you decided to share it with me. I appreciate that lots and lots. Please enjoy all of your subby perks for a whole month. Thank you, thank you. Okay, this is beautiful. I love to see it. This is such a stunning room. It's very warm as well. And again, I'm blown away that this is your first shell challenge. I keep getting back to this, but I'm just like, I can't believe it. They have a very nice roof terrace as well with like a nice place to sit and the telescope and a grill and everything. And then I've been eyeing this all the time. All the time. I've been like trying to, take a look at the house, but it is hard to miss. Look at this. What the heck? This is an amazing greenhouse. Also, the combination of the tree with the fountain. I want to read here all day. This would be my dream spot for doing co-working streams. All the lights and everything. Rainbows! Thank you so much for your 11 months and also with your prime. I appreciate that. Please enjoy all your subby perks. You also only have one prime and you decided to share it with me. Thank you so, so much. This is amazing. This is phenomenal. I love this. This is so good. You did such a mind-boggling job at your first shell challenge. I mean, I'm guessing that you were a builder before. I'm guessing this is not your first build. But still, for a shell challenge, the fact that you managed to make this is amazing. I think It is time for a huge round of applause for Blaze in chat. You did a stunning job. And I love all the colors. I love all the swatches and all the combinations. I love that you can see that orange on the outside also coming back on the inside. I think my favorite feature is the greenhouse, but as a plant mom, obviously that would be my favorite feature. But you did a great, great job at this shell. I love to see it. Thank you so much for participating. I really enjoyed touring it. The next one is Social Science Nerd. So let me see. Ooh, is this the one? I'm guessing. Yes. Oh, it is a shop that sells planties with a secret greenhouse at the top. Planties not yet included. Has to be filled by the community. Oh, hold up. That's an interesting one. Okay, so I'm thinking this is in City Living, right? Yeah, this is in City Living. That's not what the world is called. It's called Samai Shuno, but I always just call it City Living. Um, let's see, Samai Shuno. And then I am thinking it is this one. It's either of these two because it's a 30 by 30. Exactly, it's in the city, so it's City Living. um yeah, I think this one is right. It doesn't really matter. Either of those will have the same vibes to it anyways. Ro, you idiot. You clicked on the wrong icon. Sometimes I'm such a pancake. Let's go. You do that regularly? I have this all the time that I click on the wrong one. It's so silly. Ooh. Very different vibes again. Again, another community lot, by the way. Love this. Pannenkoek. Yeah, Scott always calls me a pancake. This is so good. Oh, I already love this. I love a good community lot, and I'm already seeing that this is a good community lot. Should we call you Eliza then? I should do an Eliza cosplay. Honestly, if I ever cut my hair short again, I immediately should do an Eliza cosplay. I don't think that that's going to happen anytime soon because I'm still trying to grow it out. But if I ever go back to a bob, like imagine having a red bob, I immediately become Eliza Pancakes. And therefore, I think I should not cut a bob because then I will, oh my God, have you ever realized that her haircut is called Bob? And so is her husband. Okay, so let's take a look on the inside of this build. So this is a planty shop with a greenhouse at the top. And like Social Science Nerd said, there's no planties because this has to be filled by the community. So us all have to go in here and add a bunch of planties. It gives you as community type building kind of vibes. It kind of does. Yeah, I can see what you mean. Oh, I love that there is a cafe in here as well. That is really cute. Imagine if you go shopping for planties and you just can get a coffee. That's perfect. Like, that's the dream. Don't we all want that? That is amazing. Okay, so I can totally imagine seeing like lots of plants here. That would be super cute. And then there's a public bathroom, very useful. If you're gonna plant shop and drink coffee, you're probably gonna spend some time here. So a place is a planty. Thank you. Thank you. I would love this in real life as well. Yes, please. And yes, I also noticed the mismatched chairs. That is so cute. That is such a cute little detail. Then back here we have a nice big kitchen, which I assume if you're running a cafe, you know, that's where they would be prepping all the food that comes out. This is where they make the coffee, of course, but it's nice that they also have the actual kitchen over here. Um from there, from the kitchen, they can also go upstairs, which is I'm thinking where the owner's apartment is. If I look at this, I'm assuming that the owner will live above their shop. So this apartment is entirely ambassador themed, I feel like. I can already see it. I see the blues, the purples, the whites, very pretty. So you would arrive over here and then their front door is over here, although it's just an open door. You immediately come into this living room with all the blues is so nice. I love the pop of color of the sofas. That like basically comes out of this because the whole room is so blue and then the color is just like pop like that. Also, another secret bookcase door that goes up to the secret greenhouse. From here, you can go into the kitchen that has the like the main seating area, like the dining area, and a kitchen. Let's go. And then over here, we also have the bathroom, which again has the ambassador colors. I love the dedication to the theme. Very, very nice. And then we have the main bedroom of, I'm guessing, either one or two of the owners of the shop downstairs. And I see another spot for cats. I love it when cats get a good spot in the build. I also saw that there was a spot for the cat over here. This is a big TV. I'm guessing that the owner likes to watch TV from time to time. They also have a nice balcony with the telescope, which is a dangerous item to own, by the way. For anyone who doesn't know, if you look through a telescope, your sim could die. Has happened to me multiple times. If we take the secret bookcase door, we can actually go upstairs and then we come into this beautiful greenhouse. I would love to play here. If you have this build, this is perfect for gardening because also if you garden indoors, you don't have to take the seasons into account. Yeah, they can die from that. They can get hit by a meteor and then they die. Um there should be death flowers in there. You mean already in the greenhouse? Or you mean like you would grow them here? Oh, yes. Oh my god, it looks like the mandrake greenhouse for sure. The windows are pretty. These are from the Life and Death expansion, actually. That was your idea? Okay, okay. No, you're all good. Don't worry, don't worry. So this would be where you can grow the death flower. The one flower that we didn't get in Twitch Rivals. We were so close. So close. Um But yeah, I can totally see that. I can totally see what you mean. That would be amazing. And then back here, we also have another greenhouse, by the way. So it's not just the greenhouse at the top, it is also the greenhouse over here. You would have so much gardening space. Oh, that is perfect for a garden playthrough. Every single time I see stuff like this, I'm just like, I want to play Stardew Valley, but like in The Sims. Because I don't want to actually play Stardew Valley, but I want to in The Sims, you know? This is beautiful. And also, I loved all the little garden clutter around. You did such a great job. Yeah, yeah. So this would be the community one. I can see that. This would be the community plant, like greenhouse, and then this would be um, the private one. I have played Palia. Yes, I actually played Palia last week on stream. Because of the update. I used to be part of the closed beta of Palia, and then I played it a lot. But because I only have 3 gaming streams a week, I somehow struggled to fit it into my schedule permanently. But I love Palia. That is such a nice game. It is so cozy and comforting. I really wish I had more time to play it on stream. But this is such a good build. I love it. I can absolutely see this as a fun business to run. The new pack will be very garden theme. That is true. That is true. I'm very excited. I mean, obviously it's still rumors, but I'm very excited. Um, but I think it is time to do a round of applause for Social Science Nerd because you made such a phenomenal community lot. Community lots are difficult to make. They take a lot of time because I don't know, it's like less standard. So you have to come up very creatively with how you want to divide the space. And I think you did a great job. I love all the space for all the plants. I mean, let's be real. We are a planty community and you made a build that is very appropriate. I also love what you did with the landscaping. Just altogether, this whole vibe of the lot, I think fits very well into this space as well. Very, very nicely into the world. So I'm very, very, very proud of your build. Thank you so much for participating. I appreciate that lots and lots. And I think I can do one more because it's not 10 yet. So I think if I place one, I can do one more, which would be yours, Jane. Um, that means that I don't get to the one from Yule, Leaky, and Kana. I will take a look at you guys' builds off stream then. And then I will check with the queue from Monday as well to see if there was one that I missed. Um, I've done so many tours today, by the way. I think we had 13 redeems, and I think I've done 10 tours today. Also, Joanna, thank you so much for becoming a coconut. And thank you so much, Esther, for setting it up. Yo, what do you mean this is the same shell? Again. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. This school of magic welcomes all kinds of people who want to learn the arts of magic. It's on sacred grounds. It teaches art, potions, gardening, animal farming, flower arranging, and many more things. Um, important to be good. It's important to be a good witch or wizard. It also functions as an orphanage and boarding school for those who want, need. There is a common place designed by Twitch-loving children that wandered those sacred halls before. Come in and learn magic. I've been doing my best. Yeah, I think I've done 10 tours today. Because I really wanted to make sure to get through as many as possible. I think I only did 7 on Monday, so we're squishing in 3 extra ones today. But this is amazing. This is so exciting. Okay, so this is where is this built? I'm thinking I wanted to say Glimmerbrook, but it's a 50 by 50, so it's not Glimmerbrook. Where is this lot? I actually don't know. Didn't spend much thought on the place. Okay, so it's basically just so that we have enough space. It might be Willow Creek, the one all the way in the back, actually. Yeah, now that you mentioned Willow Creek, you could be right. Manage worlds. What is the name of the Minecraft thing you're a part of? So I actually saw in the Discord I'm not allowed to say. I wasn't saying it, but someone actually mentioned it in chat, but I'm not allowed to say yet. But I will be able to say it midway through June. So as soon as I'm gonna actually join. So you guys will have to be patient. I was doing my best to keep it a secret. Spoofs! I see what you're doing. Hi, bestie. It is good to see you. How was your stream? What were you? Oh, I see you were playing some Horizon Zero Dawn. I hope. Wow, I cannot speak. I hope you had the best time. Thank you so much for coming over. Juzzy, welcome in. It's good to see you. Spoofs, of course, welcome in. Linty, welcome in. Mr. Gatsby, welcome in. Thunder funded. Sorry, I have to say that correctly. Welcome in. Esther, what a surprise to see you. Thank you so much for coming with the raid as well. Hi, Spoofs. Are you excited for this weekend? Because we get to see each other again. You know, chat, what was really funny when I was saying goodbye to Spoofs on Saturday. I was like, I'll see you in a week. Also, 10 Cog, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Also, is it Dinah? Welcome in. Hello, hello. I hope you're doing so well. I'm so excited. Me too. I can't wait. I can't wait. But thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. I hope all of you had an amazing time over at Spoofy Stream. Can we get a big mahoosive shout out in chat for Spoofs? Is it Dana? Thanks for telling me. I hope I said it correctly the second time. Please let me know if that was correct. As just for Canada. Okay, good to know. Yes, that was right. Awesome. Thanks for letting me know. Thank you for letting me know. Sometimes, you know, talking difficult, but we got there in the end. But anyone from my side, if you're not following Spoofy yet, like actually what are you doing? Have you seen what this girl can lick? Because if not, you better follow. For goodness sake. Okay, sorry. Okay, you shouldn't be following her for what she can lick. You should be following her for what she does to horses.
Oh, we to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us.
AKA, if you want to find a really unhinged stream, go follow Spoofs. She's amazing. Has the best community, does co-working, does a lot of variety gaming, and is just altogether a great person. You might actually have seen her on my stream over the past weekend because Spoofy was with me on the IRL stream on Saturday. Also, Kara, it's very good to see you. And Kiara, welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. Yes, last Shell Tour day. I was actually just doing the last Shell Tour, but for our new friends, for all the raiders, I would like to quickly do an introduction. So my name is Rosanna, or Ro. I use she, her pronouns. On this channel, we do gaming, co-working, and a sprinkle of IRL. We are doing Shell Tours today, meaning that I am touring builds from the community in The Sims, and we were just on our final tour. I've been touring on Monday and today, and in total, we've done, if I say it correctly, I think 16 or 17 Shell Tours. So we have seen 16 or 17 absolutely amazing builds from the community. And I was just about to tour the last one for today. And then I need to make sure that I get ready for bed because tomorrow I need to get my ass out of bed early to start packing for TwitchCon because I'm leaving tomorrow afternoon. But thank you so much again for the raid. If you need to go raid and rest, please make sure to do so. But obviously, you are all super welcome to hang out here. Yes, I would say the IRL is a sprinkle, so that's like a little bit more sporadic, but Sims is my primary game. I play it about 3 times a week, and then I do co-working as well, also about 3 times a week. Wait, what does she do to horses? Nothing. She makes them go to sleep. In Red Dead Redemption. Not in real life. Would have been 18. Well, actually, if I had gotten to, I think there were like more than 25 tour redeems. There were a lot of people who redeemed tours this time. I didn't even get to tour everything, which is wild. I will make sure to remind her every single time. Also, I feel like every single time I hear the horse story, my brain goes, "You're all right, girl." But then I'm like, "But the horsey wasn't all right, girl." Very important to remind her, exactly. We cannot let her forget her most important moments. Imagine Ruby if it was in real life. Oh my god, I would feel so bad. No, it's just in the game. There's just a very infamous clip of spoofs making a horse take a nap. His old age caught up. Oh yeah, I understand what you mean. Hello? Sorry. I need to close my mouth. This is wild landscaping. This is your first... No, this cannot be your first shell challenge. Surely, this cannot be your first shell challenge. Is it for sale? I want to live there. I think we all want to live here. It is giving Harry Potter and Modern vibes. Absolutely. It's also giving Wednesday vibes a little bit. Okay. So if you arrive at this lot, I love how well it fits in with the lot. I love that you've added the trees and all of the, like, that, this is, you've created this perfect landing spot. You've been a builder for the longest of time. You play The Sims like you were not. Okay, that's fair. You can see that you are definitely a very experienced builder, but then still, I feel like a shell challenge is, it's a very different type of build challenge. So the fact that you still managed to ace it and like absolutely knock it out of the park, I think you're meant to be a builder. 100%. Also, Bellamy, welcome to chat and thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Isn't it nice? Isn't it beautiful? Thank you for that follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Also tried to push myself to landscape more. You absolutely did. This is phenomenal. So if we arrive at the lot, you have this perfect entrance that to line up with basically the lot itself. Then we have this nice picnic spot under the tree. There's the garden. We're gonna take a look at that later. But I also immediately see that you went for like a custom bridge. That is so cool. That is so cool. So you come over here and then you enter up to this like main entrance, which is absolutely beautiful. You can walk around the entire building. I think we might have a back door here somewhere. Yes, there is a back door here. So you can basically walk around on the build. And you can also exit here and then go back into the greenhouse area. I love that you landscape this so well. This is so well done. I'm really impressed. Um, I love that you also, I think you changed the wall height, which was allowed, by the way, but I don't think a lot of people have done that. I think I've seen a couple of shells with changed wall height, but I mostly notice it on the greenhouse because this is way taller. But I think that's actually very smart because it gave you a bit more space to work with, and that works perfectly for this style of build. So let's go take a look on the inside. Okay, so if you come in here, oh, speaking of horses, spoofs, this is for you. This is to welcome you into the build. Um, you will have the main entrance, which will have like a bigger, longer hallway into the back, but you immediately have, which I think is like the main hall, like the main dining area. Very beautiful. I love how you basically used primarily very dark colors, but it is so light still. Also, Nintendo Gamer, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Um, Also, for anyone wondering, if you're putting Harry Potter or Hogwarts in chat and you're like, why is my message constantly getting checked or blocked or anything? That's because we have added Harry Potter and Hogwarts to our checked terms, you know, because of J.K. Rowling being a pretty bad person. I just want to make sure that every single time that topic comes up, we have a little bit more wiggle room for both me and the mods to do a quick check of what the conversation is about. Especially when Hogwarts Legacy came out, we basically added that. Um, Please don't make Spoofy lick another bud pluck during TwitchCon. Thank you. I cannot make that such promises. I'm sorry. That like you're asking a lot of me because the temptation is you know, it's really difficult. I'll do my best, but phew, that is a big ask. That is a big ask. But I love this. I love how you have added like this main dining hall over here. I feel like that's a very sensible floor plan. Spoofs, thank you so much for gifting that sub. I appreciate it. Now I will do my utmost best to not have you lick any other butt plugs. Thank you so much. Wild conversation without context? Yes. Well, in Rotterdam, there's a really big statue of a gnome holding a butt plug, and Spoofy and I jokingly licked it during stream, our IRL. I think there's a clip of it. Also, love this prize trophy cabinet, also on top of the lockers. Very much giving school vibes. I see there is a secret door over here, like a back entrance almost. Wild convo with context, actually. True. Yes, true. It's our friend from the raid video. Yeah, the bestie. My bestie. That one. From here, we can also go into, I think, our first classroom. Very nice. Oh my god, you stacked all the pillows. That is good. That is really, really good. I love that. Then we also can go outside here. Okay, so this is where that back door is. I see very nice stairs with all the platforms. Very, very creative. I also see some toilets. I'm guessing there should be a door here. Just to check. Maybe the door got deleted. Yeah, I think it deleted the bathroom doors. Okay. So, let's just get these doors. There we go. It was there all the time. No one saw. I was like, you never know. It's a witch school, so maybe they like that's part of their training is that they have to be able to teleport, you know? Yes, of course, Jesse, of course. Thank you so much for lurking. I appreciate it. Not very adorable. Exactly. It's an invisible door. But yeah, from here we can take the stairs to go up into I see a lot of cozy study spaces. I see a potion room. Nice. Let's go. Okay, so this is basically just a big classroom for all the potions. Then over here, I see a nice art corner. Very, very cute. I like to see it. Also with the big windows. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. There is like 2 balconies that you can go out on. Or actually, this is just a big window, so you can't go out here. But here's a little balcony that you can go out on. And then I do know that there's a 3rd floor. But I also don't see any stairs or ladders. So I'm intrigued if we go up. There is a Oh, wait. Wait, no, there is a ladder. I'm telling lies. You would have to go up here. So you go out here and then that's why you can go out. There's ladders on the balcony. Thank you. They were hidden so well. Okay, so you take the ladders up, although I mean, I guess these witches can teleport. And then there is the nice and cozy dorm room for everyone that wants to stay here. I love that you made a big dorm room actually. And I'm guessing this is the ambassador room. I see all the colors, but this is so cozy. Um, this is so cozy. I also see that they have like some space with a mini fridge and a microwave, and they have some computers. And then they have a shared bathroom space with 2 showers and a toilet and a sink and all the toothbrushes and all of those things. That's super cute. Thank you so much for that brand new sub. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Please enjoy all your subby perks for a whole month. What the heck? I appreciate that lots. You are now a strong growing planty. Thank you so much for wanting to subscribe. Um, this is really cute. I love that this is the top floor as well. That's the dorm, and then the rest of the build is actually primarily just meant for the school part. And then over here we have another, I'm guessing, a class. Baby goats. Oh, there's baby goats. Oh, chat. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, that was the perfect addition. And I think this is where they can take the gardening class. And then there is like a nice little farm area for the baby goats. And also, I don't know why the hype one didn't work. There we go. Maybe it was just delayed. Maybe there was just a little glitch in the bot. And then over here, we actually have the gardening area. So you can also walk around in this. Yeah, I don't know why your hype didn't work. Bot was like, not today, Esther. You're not allowed to hype today. I wanted to put more farm animals, but couldn't fit a barn. No, that's because your landscaping is so phenomenal. But I have this all the time where I'm like, big landscaping. Ah, crap. I don't have enough space for all the other things. But this is such a good build. I feel like this is such a high to end on as well. Like, this absolutely blew me away. I think chat, also, is the water a different color over here? How did you do that? There's a moat. We got a shell with a moat, which honestly is that's kind of like I think a Simsy meme, but I'm glad that we still got a moat. But chat, I think it is time for the biggest round of applause for Jane for making this absolutely phenomenal boarding school. I cannot believe every single one of you was working you up the train, and that is genius. Genius. Thomas, thank you so much for the claps and the 100 biddies. Thank you. I
Clap,
appreciate
clap,
it. Let me quickly save, by the way. I am gonna mark this as complete, and like I said, I'm gonna take a screenshot of the shells that are left. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. I'm gonna put this in my reminders in Discord, and then I'm gonna do my best to actually tour the builds that I haven't toured. I believe from, let me see. So I still have the one from Lauren, Yule,
Oh my
Leaky, and
god,
Kana.
Thomas,
So that is 4.
What? You did it! Yo, let's go! Slay! You actually got the freaking rose roll at the end of stream. That is 20 out of 10 timing. One of us. Rose roll, let's go. You found out bits give points? They do? Oh my god, I never knew. Legit never knew. Thank you so much for the 100 biddies. Also, hi G, it's good to see you. Thank you for the hydrate. I appreciate it. First bits of the month give you some points. Yo, I'm learning new things. I'm a Twitch ambassador and I did not know this. Thank you so much for setting up the rose roll. I appreciate it. For anyone in the rose room, please make sure to give Thomas a big warm welcome. um Let me Deli Bean, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for kicking off a safari. Are we doing a safari for Is this the safari to TwitchCon? Are we taking a little safari car? Did you know there is actually someone who is currently coming to, or like last year they came to TwitchCon in one of those swan boats. They literally water pedaled in a swan boat all the way from like Germany to the Netherlands. Crazy. This year they are doing that on like one of those, do you know those sort of skelter bikes that you can use as a kid? Like the ones that you can rent? He's basically on that with 2 of his friends, live streaming the whole process, cycling from freaking Germany to Rotterdam. Genius. So funny. They look absolutely ridiculous in the best way possible. He's a fellow ambassador. His channel's name is Knurps. In case you want to check it out. Highly recommend. Very, very nice dude. I actually met him at the photo shoot for TwitchCon. Very, very kind person. And does a lot of IRL and like outdoor streaming. It is very much the German, like what is it called again? Like when the Germans go outside. When they like enjoy outdoorsy activities. What is that called again? I know there's a word for it. No, that's not the one that I mean, Mayor of Canada. That's not the one that I mean. Oh, come on. I know this. Why can I not come up with it? Yes, of course, of course. Thank you so much for being here, Jane. No, it's not. It is when they go hiking. It's like, but there's like a German word for it. Um, oh, come on. Now I want to know the word. Now I'm annoyed that I don't know the word. No, it's like it's not literally the word. It's not literally the word. Spazieren. Yes, that's the one. That's the word. That's what I was looking for. That is the one. That's like a whole thing. That's the word I was looking for. How do you spell his name? I think like that. I wanted to give him a shout out, but then I realized, hold on, it would be kind of embarrassing if I actually typed his name wrong. So check if yeah, that's his name. Okay, wait. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I'm gonna do a quick shout out because that's not yeah, I typed that right. Make sure to follow him. He does stream in German, so if you know German, that's nice. I don't know German, but I watch all of his Insta videos and I can follow enough. But like I said, he's currently traveling to Rotterdam in like the tiny bike. It's very or like skelter bike. It's very funny. Like 10 out of 10 content. Rondslenteren. Ah, okay, that actually makes sense. I can see that. Also, Jenny, hi, it is good to see you. I hope you're doing well. No idea of my own language. I resonate to that as a Dutchie. Very much resonate. But yeah, I think that is it for today's stream. Let's see where we're gonna go today. Just got home from work. I hope you had some really good Yes, I'm a Dutchie. I'm in Rotterdam actually. So for TwitchCon I don't have to travel. I can just be in my own city. But let's see where we are gonna go for today. You're gonna play Sims. Enjoy. That sounds lovely. Let's see who is live. Ooh, there's lots of people live. Now I have to make decisions. I'm very bad at decisions. I was also thinking earlier it could be fun to raid someone
that I will see at TwitchCon. And earlier there were like lots of friends. Ooh, wait, a friend of mine is live that I will see at TwitchCon that I've also been at the photo shoot with. She streams in English. She primarily streams Fortnite, but she is so lovely. She was literally when we got the call sheet for the photo shoot, she was the first person to like follow on Instagram and like connect at the photo shoot and come up to me and like have a little chat, which for anyone, if you know, going to like a photo shoot where you don't know anyone can be a little bit nerve-wracking, can be like you know, a bit scary. And she was so sweet and so lovely, and I'm very excited to see her again over the weekend. I actually know someone from the community also booked a meet and greet with her. But she is cool. She is cool. She also has red hair. So we're gonna go to say hi to a fellow ginger. But yeah, like I said, she is playing Fortnite, but her vibes are immaculate. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Yenny. I've been streaming for 3.5 hours already, and I need to wake up early tomorrow. Wish you could go to TwitchCon but have no job or money. Yeah, that's the biggest downside of TwitchCon. It is quite expensive. That is absolutely valid. But yeah, thank you all so much for being here. I will keep you guys posted on TwitchCon on my Instagram stories. So if you already want to kind of like follow along with what is going on, feel free to follow me on Instagram. That's where I will be posting in my stories. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I'm also going to make an TwitchCon vlog. So if you want to see that, you can follow my Extratxt YouTube channel. That's where I will post the vlog about the photo shoot and the vlog about the event itself. And yeah, for all of you who are going to be at TwitchCon, I am incredibly psyched to meet all of you. For all of you who are not going to be at TwitchCon, I will be back next week. Luckily, because it's in my own city, I won't be gone that long. I will be streaming co-working again next week on Tuesday, and we will be back with gaming next week on Wednesday, which I'm also very excited about. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate everything that you guys do for the shells, for hanging out here, for being part of this community, helping each other out, being supportive. Like, literally, I cannot tell you guys enough how much I appreciate you. So, thank you for being here. And also, thank you, Esther, for putting the socials and the Discord and everything in chat. I will be on some panels at TwitchCon. So, if you want to see those, I've posted the times and the links to the respective Twitch channels in the Discord. So, feel free to join. You should have all the information over there. And if you want to follow my VODs YouTube channel, we're getting closer to that 1K. Feel free to click that link as well. Yeah, Monday, no stream at all. I'm hanging out with Amber on Monday and like checking out of my hotel, traveling home, basically unpacking and stuff like that. And if you're going to come along on this raid, I will have some raid messages in chat. We have ones with emotes that you can use if you're subbed to the channel. And then we have ones with regular emojis that you can use if you're not subbed to the channel. And we're going to go say hi to, can I type this correctly? To Reddish. Like I said, she primarily plays Fortnite, has amazing vibes, and was with me at the photo shoot. So if you're gonna be at TwitchCon, you might see her, or not might. I am 100% sure that you will actually see her face all around the venue as well. So yeah, let's go say hi. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate you. I will see you guys after TwitchCon, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your time zone.